Hello, Weird Nerds of the West. Thank you so much for being here. Today we are playing Commander. It says Commander Roullette there, but these decks have been selected because we are playing with Planechase, and Beck and I have much of the machines decks that can interact with the Planechase cards. We've rolled off, and Chris will be going first. But before we get going, we do have to say we do this live every single week. Twitch.tv/Nerds of the West. You can come and hang out, and we're hoping to do Commander more. So if that is something you want to see, why am I flipping that card? I need to show my Commander. I am playing Cider, Jabari of Zalthia. He's an Eminence ability, which means it will trigger even if he is in the command zone, that whenever I attack with a knight, I can draw a card and discard a card. And that is important because his second ability, is whenever he deals combat damage to a player, return a target knight creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield. And he has flying in first strike.
Sick.
Basically, all I'm hearing is we need to stop Tom from casting out as much as we can.
Yeah, wait.
It's only 4 mana.
Just block it. I'm playing Millicent. So first of all, she's quite expensive. So it's 5 colorless and 1 blue, 1 white. But it costs 1 less to cast for each spirit I control. She has flying, and whenever a non-token creature I control, whenever another non-token spirit I control deals combat damage to a player, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token.
Tokens on tokens on tokens.
Spirits.
So I make tokens, and then she's cheaper to recast.
Nice.
I'm playing Snake Boy.
Chishiro.
Chishiro. Worcestershire sauce. The shattered blade. So whenever an aura or equipment enters the battlefield under my control, I make a 2/2 red spirit with menace. And at the beginning of my end step, I can put a +1 counter on each modified creature I control. Modified means aura, equipment, or counters.
That's each and not target. So if you have 3...
Everything.
Pretty sweet.
Everything gets counters.
And I am playing Kazla, the Broken Halo. This deck is all about convoking, so you want your creatures to help cast all your spells. You got it, baby. She has flying, vigilance, and haste, and whenever I cast another spell that has convoke, I scry 2 and then draw a card.
If you want to see any deck lists, !player deck in chat, so !Beck deck, !Chris deck, all the deck lists are up on Moxfield, and they will be in the YouTube thing down below. Chris, you get to go first because you've won the dice roll, but we do need to see where we are plane chasing to. And today we are in the Enigma Ridges of Equa. When you planeswalk to the Enigma Ridges, each player who controls pure lands in the player, blah, blah, doesn't matter, no one has lands. Sweet, literally nothing happens right now. But when Chaos ensues, draw a card, then you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield.
Whoa! Pretty good opening.
Cool. What you got, Chris?
Alright, so for my first trick, I'll draw a card, because apparently draw cards.
What'd you break already?
I didn't, I knocked Tom's dice off.
Remember when I said let's try and make the first round real quick?
Yeah, I didn't stop anyone from playing.
Who are you people?
I'm a cat.
Okay, everyone loves a good first turn command tower. Hopefully that shows up on the card.
Get out of here.
And I'm gonna roll the dice of mayhem for free because I've rolled it 0 times this turn. So let's give it a quick roll. Hopefully I can get some chaos. No, nothing.
Chaos.
And
Pay
then
one.
I'm gonna do that again. So I'm gonna pay mana equal to the number of times I've rolled the dice, which is 1, and I'm gonna roll the dice again. Nothing. All right, bad luck to me and pass turn to count.
Perfect. I will untap nothing, upkeep nothing, and draw for turn. Let us start by playing a... Let's just play a Plains. And same as Chris, I will roll that boy. Nothing. Pay the 1. Nothing.
Nothing.
Pass
Bad luck.
turn.
All right.
I really want to get ahead on lands.
It would be great.
Yeah.
I am not going to be able to do that because I'm going to play a Temple of Enlightenment, which is a scry land. It's going to enter tapped, so I'm not going to be able to pay for anything, but I will scry 1 and pass the turn after I roll.
I love that.
Can't pay for it, but I can still...
Still worth the roll.
How was pre-release, Ariel? We're heading off tomorrow
Ariel.
to...
Arliel.
Arliel, my apologies. Yeah, how was pre-release? Because we're heading off to tomorrow, or at least I am. Tom may be joining.
To do some Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, see how we go.
Some Lotter.
And in a totally unique move, I'm going to be playing Temple of Enlightenment.
Hey.
Thanks for coming.
Same art and
Did that
everything.
show up?
Yeah,
It was
maybe.
probably
It's literally the same card. We don't know if it'll change.
We have 3 Azorius decks, bro.
But
Yes.
it enters the battlefield tapped. I get to scry 1. And that's going to go at the bottom.
My card was a card that would let me draw cards, and I already have one of those in my hand, so why keep
and
a second?
then Do I get to roll the Planechase dice?
Yes, you
If you
always
want.
get to roll once for free.
Whee!
You don't have to.
Nothing happens. All
Nothing
right,
happens.
good turn one, everyone. What you got,
Hooray.
Chris?
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. Let's play a forest and follow that up with a good old roll of the planar die, and
I didn't draw a
another.
card for my turn.
You should probably do that.
Aha!
Well, then
We
I
are
actually
playing-
get to pick up the card that I
That's probably
scryed because that
been
would have been the
common
one that I
to
Sure.
picked up.
We are plane chasing, lads.
We are plane chasing. All right, well,
And then-
Beckshot's had
then
a
you get
turn.
to scry one.
You get to scry one, it's fine, we'll let you do that. We are moving to the Kyldia from Capenna. Creature spells you
Kaldai.
cast from your hand have Blitz, which means if you pay for its Blitz cost, it gains haste, and when it dies, draw a card, and you sacrifice it at your next end step. So any creature right now, you can pay 3 instead of what its mana cost is, but you will sacrifice it at the end of your turn. Its Chaos is whenever Chaos ensues, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand.
Oh, it's
Hey, pretty
pretty
dope.
trash at the moment.
Well, you don't know. I might have a bunch of hasty creatures.
No, they gain haste. You don't even need to give them
I
haste.
might have some creatures to play.
And that's your turn, Chris?
Yeah, that's me.
Untap, draw for turn.
Wait,
will...
am I missing something? Why are you rolling to play cards? The one thing that Tom stated up
Plane
for.
chase. Plane chase. Plane chase is a special way to play Magic where you roll dice and that lets you go to a different plane, and the plane is an effect that covers everyone at the table.
Played my Azorius Signet for turn.
They're like field cards from
And-
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Chaos. What happens for Chaos?
Return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand.
Nothing.
Hey!
Pass turn.
Cool. Alright then. Look, I've got a lot of slow mana. This is a Thriving Moor. It enters as black and one other color, and I will be calling blue. I have nothing I can cast for 1, so let's roll the planar die. And I will pay 1 to roll the planar die. Nothing happens, back time.
Alrighty.
I have a feeling all we're ever
untap.
gonna do is roll the die.
Literally all my
Draw
lands enter
cards.
tapped. I've got nothing else to do
Wow.
right now.
Yeah.
Where did this come from? I can't believe I got. Anyway.
Can't believe I drew the card.
I can't believe you've done this.
Can't believe you've done this. I should know what I'm doing. I will be playing.
Make it up as you go along.
It's
Planing a plains card. It doesn't
Nice.
need to go on the thing. It's white land. Moving along. I will roll once, pay, roll again, pay.
Have to
It costs
pay
2.
To roll again.
Yeah.
Never mind.
2, then 3, then 4.
Oh, good try.
Etc.
It is my turn. Untap, draw for turn.
What's that?
What's that?
Yeah.
Oh my god, remember that.
No.
So the current plane gives things blitz, which means when they die, you draw a card.
Yes, so Blitz means you pay 3 in this instance. Most
Yeah.
things have a different Blitz cost. It enters, it has haste, and when it dies, you draw a card, and you sacrifice it at the end of your turn.
So
At
your
the end of
base.
turn,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, you're adding a kamikaze situation to it.
Yeah.
Check this shit out. I'll play a forest, then I'm gonna pay a blitz cost for my Sakura Tribe Elder.
Oh, banger.
Do you still need to pay the cost to get
No.
it out? You just
You
pay.
just pay yourself.
The alternate cost.
So if you have a big expensive 7 cost that does stuff when it dies, blitz it for 3.
Let's go.
So with my Elder, it has haste, so I'm going to attack back for 1 damage.
Oh, I'm gonna take the damage.
Oof, 39 for you. Then I'm going to use its own ability, sacrifice it to
Oh,
get a basic land out of my
Who's
deck.
got what?
Back down to 39.
I'm done.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
on your little life counter.
Yeah.
And because it died whilst having blitz, I'll draw a card anyway.
Yep.
So I draw the card first, and then I'll search.
Chris is the master of the stacks.
That's the end of my turn. I'm quite happy with this plan.
Untap. Draw. Are you rolling?
No. I want to stay here.
Untap. Draw for turn. Let me play a plains for turn.
How plain.
I will tap 1 and
Thank
my
you.
signet for a ghostly pilferer. Thank you, Tom. We're good. So whenever it becomes tapped, I may pay. When it becomes untapped, I may pay 2 if I do draw a card. And whenever an opponent casts a spell from anywhere other than their hand, I draw a card as well. I can also discard a card so that it can't be blocked this turn.
Oh, look at that.
I have 2 mana remaining. Let's start by rolling this die. not going anywhere. No, I'll pass on that.
Yeah, right. You want to hold up the counter spell?
Absolutely.
I won't tell anyone. Hush, 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 hush.
Worth? Nah. I don't think I'm playing the Blitz game. I think I want to move out of here as soon as possible. So I'm going to play a Thriving Heath, which is the white version of the Thriving Moor. So I will name blue again for that bad boy.
Dabba-dee, dabba-da.
I will roll once for playing Halo, plane chasing, boys.
Hey.
Getting out of here.
What's it going to be, Tommy
We
Boo?
are moving to Norn Seed Core on Euphorexia. When you planeswalk to Norn Seed Core, chaos ensues. Whenever chaos ensues, reveal cards from the top of your planar deck until you reveal a plane card. So we're going to reveal another one. Planeswalk to it, except don't planeswalk away from any plane. Put the rest of the revealed cards on the... Wait, what? Except don't planeswalk away from any plane. I do not understand. Put the rest of the revealed cards on the bottom of the planar deck in any order.
So whenever chaos ensues, reveal cards from the top of your planar deck until you reveal a plane card.
Oh!
Planeswalk to it.
Oh!
Except don't.
So we have two in play?
We're going to have Norn Seed Core in
Yeah.
play, which means whenever we chaos ensues, we get an extra plane in play.
this is
that's thematic as heck.
This is going to get wrecked.
So it's literally
Cool.
from now on we're getting...
Everything is revealed. And
But only when chaos ensues. When we planeswalk away, I believe
we planeswalk.
all of them disappear.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, but
So-
I think you still have to roll Chaos Ensues to bring this out.
Yes.
Yeah, but when this card enters, chaos ensues.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, anyway. Polonio, on Fiora, whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, if there is no monarch, you become the monarch.
Hey.
That's good. We have an extra special monarch token that has been sent to us by a viewer.
Oh, cool.
Whenever chaos ensues, create a 1/1 black assassin creature token with death touch in haste.
Solid. I love the monarchy.
I'm gonna
Special hat.
Yeah.
pay to roll again. I was really hoping for chaos.
Yeah, for another
like
chaos.
let's go. 3 things at once. Yeah, let's keep those up. Why not? That's my turn.
Alrighty. Untap for turn. Draw for turn. Ooh, boy. And I'm going to play another Plains card, and then I'm going to tap for... that's just tapping for mana. Doesn't have to be a color. To play the Wand of the World Soul. Wand of the World Soul enters the battlefield tapped. If I tap it, I add a white mana, and I can also tap it, so the next spell I cast this turn has Convoke.
Nice. That enters untapped. It's an artifact.
It says it enters the battlefield tapped.
I wasn't reading. Let's go.
To answer your question, Mulgrim Moon, there was a little bit of random, but for the most part, we picked the decks.
No, we just picked.
We just picked, just Chris wasn't allowed to play a white deck.
Because the rest of us were playing white, and I was like, sorry, Chris, not happening. Someone has to play green.
Tom messages me earlier in the week. He's like, hey, you got a precon you want to play? And I was like, no, I'll play anything. You know, what do you prefer? I prefer political decks. And it's like, sweet, I've got this wicked political deck that's white and black. Everyone's playing white. Chris, do you mind playing something
When
else?
Tom told me, I was like, I have a green-blue deck I can play. I don't mind pulling that out. And he was like, no, don't.
But you've just bought this deck, and it's new, and it's
You wanna
shiny,
run-
and it's
you wanna
fun.
run
I also
maybe.
offered to play a different deck, and Tom was like, nah, it's fine.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, because I already rolled to
Yep.
see if we can Planechase.
Sweet.
Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Let's play Mountain.
It's a lot of mana.
It sure is. It's a load of mana.
How'd you get 5? Oh, because Steve.
Yeah. Stevie boy.
How'd you get so smart?
I'd like to get the Monarch into this game. That'd be fun. Just means Beck would have to get up and get the Monarch card.
I mean, if you don't play Chase away, then
Yeah.
Monarch next turn.
Yeah, let's go. Monarch's just you draw a card at the end of your turn, right? If you're the Monarch.
And if you take damage, whoever damaged you takes Monarch.
becomes the Monarch.
I'll play Krenko, Tin Street Kingpins.
Oh no.
Whenever he attacks, I put a +1 counter on him, and then I create a number of goblin creature tokens equal to its power.
No.
That's a big no. Arcane
Yeah,
Denial,
look,
that's fine. I'm
fair.
fine with Arcane Denial.
Fair. I don't hate that.
That's all right. So I draw 2, you draw 1.
Yes. So counter target spells controller may draw up to 2 cards at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep, and then I draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's
Oh,
upkeep.
okay. So
bang on.
on your turn.
I'm
I'm fine with that. That's fine.
Zockjaw? There's definitely a lot of letters in a word I don't understand. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate you.
I mean, Zokajor makes sense.
Is there something between the
Is it
K
not
and the J?
Exo as in kisses?
Yes, it's an I.
Kaijor.
Sweet. Well, hey,
Tell us how your name is.
glad are you here from board game videos or Magic videos? Because they are slightly different.
Not at all. Dude.
Thank you for countering that, though. That card gets
I saw that when it's
busted
like,
too
it's
quickly.
make goblins for each counter. So when it attacks,
When it attacks, put a counter, create things like. And in that deck, it's just counters on counters on counters.
Oh, I said it perfectly.
All right, pass turn. So you're upkeep.
untap, upkeep. You draw 2. I draw 1, and then I draw for turn.
Oh yeah.
Let us play. Do I want to play anything in particular first?
No, I think you want to pass your turn. Actually, that sounds pretty good.
Okay, I'm going to start with combat. So, Chris, I'm going to swing at you for 2.
Oh, yep. No blocks.
Oh.
Chris takes 2, and I become the monarch.
Let's go. Can you please
Hey.
stand up behind you? There are some cards on the shelf, and on top should be a lovely, pretty monarch card. On the white shelf.
Where?
On the two. Are they not up there?
Up in there.
Oh, yeah, no, here it is.
Okay, it was exactly where I thought it was.
I believe it's
Oh,
called
interesting.
the Monarch.
So we just need the monarch token. The rest of them are just fun extra tokens to have.
Hey,
Oh,
will
these
that show up?
tokens.
Yeah.
Probably not, I don't think, Thomas.
Oh, cute. It's
That's
a shame
really
that they're...
cool.
Nothing.
Those won't show up, I'm afraid. But if we had just put it down on someone's.
Yeah.
Up next to me so everyone can see that
Look at
I
that.
am indeed the monarch.
So there's a very pretty monarch token sent to us by the lovely Tim in chat. So thank you very much,
Thanks,
Tim, and the rest of the
Thanks,
lovely
Tim.
tokens as well.
Lovely.
Let's
Very, very
play
cool. You didn't draw that, did you, Tim?
No, it was an art card made by an artist who was doing stuff, and these were the promos that came with the art. They're cool.
Sweet.
Temple of Enlightenment to swing.
Hey, look.
Let's go!
That's why you didn't want me to play white.
No, you can't have Temple of Enlightenment.
Yeah.
Not allowed.
I mean,
sad.
all it does
That
is it
can
just
stay on
gives you...
top.
An important scribe, which could be
Let's roll this
game-breaking
dice
decision.
and see if chaos ensues, lads. No, we are plane chasing away.
All right, so I believe that means in this case everything disappears because we are plane chasing, and we are plane chasing to Mutual Epiphany. This is a phenomenon, not a plane. When you encounter Mutual Epiphany, each player draws 4 cards.
Then you plane chase away from this phenomenon.
3,
Yeah.
4. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Cool, I don't need all those extra card draw cards in my hand, but we move to Strixhaven. On the plane of Arcabios, instant and sorcery spells players cast have demonstrate. Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell, they may copy it. If they do, choose an opponent to also copy it. Players may choose new targets for their copies. So if you cast an instant or sorcery, you get to cast it twice, but someone else will also get to cast it.
That is brilliant.
And what does the chaos effect do, Beck? The bottom.
The chaos. Whenever chaos ensues, return up to 1 target instant or sorcery card from a graveyard to its owner's hand.
Okay.
Yes, not huge on TCGs anymore. I can understand and appreciate that. Magic just hits different than most TCGs for me. Deck builders are special.
What to
it
do
my turn?
here? No.
No.
Sorry.
I'm just going to show everyone what I drew because I don't think it's going to matter. 3 swamps and a soul ring.
Hey.
Hey, you want land?
Yeah. You're a control deck, though, aren't you?
I'm a control deck with black, which means I hate everyone.
True.
Like most control
I'm going to
decks.
have to discard something, which is unfortunate. Let's start.
Do we have to draw back down to 7 at the end of our
Discard
turns?
back down to 7 at the
I
end
do
of your
have
turn.
one turn, yeah.
So we can't draw at the beginning of our
You can.
next.
can.
You can have
Okay.
infinite cards in your hand.
Oh.
You just have to discard to 7 at the end of your turn.
I'm going to pay 3 for a Commander Sphere.
Hey.
Let's just put that on the little camera there. Actually, I think I can get away with not discarding down because I'm playing
Nice.
the Commander Sphere now. And then I will pay 2 for Haunted Library. When a creature an opponent controls dies, I may pay 1. If I do, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying.
Very
Our
cool.
creature.
Gross,
Um,
gross, gross, gross,
End of my
gross.
turn. On my end step, I draw a card.
Gross.
Because I'm the monarch.
Gross man. Disgusting.
Bad person.
Stop.
Bad person.
Bad that.
It's
No.
pretty gross, yeah.
He's a bad guy.
He's literally collecting our ghosts.
Yeah.
Question about monarch and card draw. Do I discard and then draw the card for monarch, or now that I have a
Monarch is
hand?
end step, and cleanup
Cleanup.
comes after end step. That means we have
So
to
I still have
discard.
to discard
Yeah,
now.
sadly.
Sag.
You are too rich for your own
Too
good.
rich. What do I want to toss?
All right.
You
well,
might go, Tom.
yeah, I'm gonna have to do it this way. Let's go swamp.
Wow, I
into
wonder where he got that from.
Soul Ring,
Yeah.
leaving me with 5 mana open.
Soul Ring!
Would you believe it? I wouldn't have guessed it.
I would never have
Deck
guessed.
builders are definitely among your favorite genres. Yeah, agreed. I love like deck building games. Even like deck building board
Storm
games.
of Souls can go to my graveyard. Camera doesn't need to see it because it may or may not come back.
Dominion is one of the games
Pardon
I've
me.
taught my family, so
Yeah, I was thinking Dominion because
Yeah.
7 is not a province.
Yeah.
No province.
that's a great idea for a
Some merch.
Just
for
a bit of merch, yeah.
The new Witcher game's actually a deck building game, but it's not like a regular deck building game of like, I'll do everything I can. You want like just taking cards out of your starting deck is almost a detriment because your deck is like your life as well. So like,
Right, okay.
Well, it's like magic. Your deck is your knowledge. And I have knowledge of Vona, the Butcher of Magan. He's a 4/4 with Vigilance, Lifelink, and I can pay 7 life, destroy target non-land permanent, activate only during my turn.
tap and pay.
Tap and pay. Unfortunately, I now have to discard 1, 2, 3.
Planechase?
Go on. Yeah, no, you want
go
to.
on. Nah.
So with instant and sorcery cards, players have
You
demonstrate.
might as well go back.
So you don't need to pay anything to demonstrate. It's literally, I cast an instant or sorcery and someone else can copy it.
I'm going to discard an Evolving Wilds because I think slow mana is no longer useful to me.
Is that a may copy or is that a must?
May.
May copy.
That's not Planechase. It should be a must.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I exile my own graveyard. Oh, I
Yeah.
also have to exile my own graveyard. Damn.
And then the third player chooses
All
your
right,
graveyard.
my turn. Untap for turn.
Pull back stuck on 3 lands over there.
Pull back 3 lands.
That's what they call her.
Roll back 3 lands.
Why do they call you that? Because they're up 3 lands.
All right, so we are going to put out Rogue's Passage.
That one's worth showing off.
Pretty useful land.
Rogue's Passage, I can tap it to add a colorless mana to my pool. And if I tap it for 4 mana, target creature can't be blocked this turn because it's taken the Rogue's Passage.
That's right.
All right, now we're going to pay 3. Do the Wand of the World. Soul as well for a white to play Mentor of the Meek. Whenever another creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under my control, I may pay 1. If I do, draw a card.
I have that in this deck.
As a
And
banger.
then I shall be playing another mana to put out Skull Clamp, which
Yo!
Mentor of the Meek.
with Mentor of the Meek. So is
New
that
arch
gonna-
enemy, guys. We've
Yep.
got a new enemy.
That's all right. I'll hit her in the face next turn.
Anyway, so equipped creature, because it doesn't cost me anything. No, it costs me 1 to equip it, which I
Yep.
shall do now with Rogue's Passage. To equip it, an equipped creature gets +1, -1. So Mentor of Meek becomes a 3/1. Whenever equipped creature dies, I draw 2 cards.
Banger.
What's going on, Legend?
Hey, Legends, how you doing?
Legends and
If you send your graveyard to your graveyard, is that dividing by 0?
yes,
Wait, was Skull Clamp in that deck by default? Damn.
yes, it
Yeah,
was
dude,
already in
that's
there.
The
I
March
have-
of Machines decks was so good.
I have made 0 modifications to this deck. It is messy. The point is that also put me down to 7 cards, so I don't have to discard
Hey.
anything.
Banger.
Maximize.
Did you want to roll?
profits.
Yes.
Cool.
Bad luck.
I need a Skull Clamp in this deck. Just make a bunch of 1/1 spirits and sack.
Yeah, exactly.
I would give you mine, but it's
Very.
He'll
it's
just
on
take
Mentor of Meek.
Skull Clamp and the Precon. It's scary. But also, Chris playing Gruul. Chris normally isn't a Gruul player, so I'm keen to see how he goes with
Chris
this
is
one.
a stacks player.
My favorite colors are white, then I guess black, then blue, then red, then green. So these are my 2 least favorite colors.
But what a banger of a deck.
But it is a very cool.
Someone
image.
putting green at the bottom of their favorite list.
Yeah, I know. I'm usually a stacks player. All right.
You doing anything cool, Chris?
We're still casting instant sorcery spells like out the wazoo.
Heck
now?
yeah, we are.
All right. Who wants to be my friend?
I'm down.
Me,
Me?
All right, make your case.
I won't.
I took you to
I
McDonald's.
let you draw
That's
2 cards.
I won't attack you with the Vigilance Lifelinker that's gonna hit people next turn.
See, it's too early in the game to make friends. So even though I just asked, All right.
Don't be that guy. Fucking pick. Don't be that guy that randomly decides
all right,
pick someone and live with your
I fucking
decisions.
choose you, Tom.
you.
I choose you to die. All right. You and we're going on a vastward surge.
Let's go.
So I'm going to copy this with the Strixhaven special power.
Are you kicking it?
No. Search your
No, he
library
does have the mana. That's
up
oh no, he
to
doesn't. Sorry, they're tapped.
2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield, then shuffle. If I kicked it, which I didn't, I can also put 2+1 counters on a creature. But Tom, you can get 2 lands. I'm going to get 4 lands and put them directly onto the battlefield. Do you want an arcane denial list?
I'm tapped out.
Yeah, I see.
Any 2 basics, yeah?
Yes, basic lands.
I'm deeply disappointed that you didn't pick me.
I know.
because
Wait, why do you get 4?
Because he's casting it
copying
twice.
Instant sorcery spells have demonstrated which player casting sorcery.
I know. I should have
may
picked.
copy
I should have picked
if
you
they
because
do.
Tom's now way ahead on
See,
mana.
my problem is that this is a blue, white, and red deck, and I have no,
No
red,
red.
mana.
Oh.
Oh, now it's too late. I've already taken my hand off the piece.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
I'm getting an island
I'm
on the
just,
plains.
I'm just betrayed. That's all that there is
I'm
to
not
it
mad.
now.
I'm just disappointed.
I'm not mad. I'm just upset.
I'm getting 2 mountains and 2 forests onto the battlefield tapped. I might still have a play.
Yeah, because you're putting out all of your land.
Yes, indeed. Look, if there's anything green does exceptionally well, it's land ramp, and that is something most of my commander decks don't do because I choose not to play green. I have like a bunch of copies of like the Melitus Saga in my white decks just for like search for planes because like I'm that desperate.
My roommates in college were all gamers, tabletop and video gamers. They played Magic and taught me how to play. For a little time, I was a green-blue player, but didn't stick with the game in the end, was too busy until Yu-Gi-Oh! It's fair.
Fair enough.
That's,
It's a very
that's
expensive
mostly a
hobby.
green-blue player.
Yeah. I mean, I got this one because I thought the commander was cool.
It's a good way to do it.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I got this one because I heard it was dirty and people were paying extra just to get it.
Fair.
And I got it for cheap.
Oh man.
No, you didn't.
We had the sale code, so we did get a discount
Oh,
on them.
yeah, we did, didn't we?
Okay.
So I got this deck for a good $20-$30 cheaper than what people were paying online.
Discounts.
There you go.
Cool. Not rolling
Pays
the
to work
dice.
in retail, boys.
Legends just bought a set booster and a bundle of the new Lord of the Rings set. I will probably call and go play tomorrow.
Untap on the upkeep
Can you get me
for
a, like,
untapping.
Lord of the Rings deck?
Lord of the Rings set.
Oh. Sale
I'm
deck.
paying
Do you
2
have
to
a
draw
copy?
one, and then I'm
We can
going
get
to
it from
draw
you.
for my
I
turn
know we
as
can.
well. What to do? Cards, a lot of cards, a lot of cards.
I'm already thinking about what box it's going to go in, what things are going to go in the back.
Then you get to my level when it's like
Blank
everything just goes in one
turn.
big box. It's so much easier.
See, my problem is I've tried to make a deck once and I lost my patience and gave up, and then I didn't play Magic again for like a year. So I just buy precons play precons because then I don't need to think about it.
Yeah.
I just like playing it.
Yeah.
Pay 3 for Mirror Entity, which is
Hey.
Shapeshifters suck. I will not be taking questions.
cool. That's done. that's on there.
Just that moment of okay,
I can pay- I
moving
can
right
pay-
along.
Yeah. Nice outburst. Oh yeah, we haven't even hit
Mana.
Callum for the monarchy yet. Lol. It's true.
Oh yeah, you need to whack the monarchy up, Cal.
Yep.
Yeah, like a pinata.
If I had red, I could do it, but I don't. So never mind.
Yeah.
If I had my commander sphere, though, if I had my command sphere out, that would be fine. But
Oh,
I don't.
yeah.
But I don't.
I guarantee a turn from now, you're going to be like
1, 2, 3,
fucking
1, 2,
wiping the
3,
floor with us, and I'll be
draw,
glad that I did.
2. already
give
played
you any
land for
lands.
turn. I wish I had more mana. Wish I had more mana. I need 3.
Gaze.
Why do I need? I don't want to draw the card off Commander Sphere. I've already played land. Do I want to Planechase?
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do. You really,
Or
really
you could
do.
What's
cast a
chaos on that one?
wicked cool.
Chaos is return up to 1 target instant or sorcery from your graveyard to your hand.
You got anything in there you could double?
I've got Counterspell,
Oh,
which is
sweet.
nice.
That would be
Let's Planechase.
very tricky.
Not going anywhere. Move to combat. Not a flyer. Chris, you can take 2 more.
That's fine. I'll take 2 more.
Actually, Zokajor, this is how far Magic has evolved. They're doing Doctor Who decks. That's
Yes,
where
they
we're
are.
at.
And then End of turn, Monarchy trigger, draw my
Sweet.
card.
Warhammer will not be getting a pre-release skits. Warhammer was just the Commander decks, but going forward with the Universes Unknown, they are adding
More
extra
levels.
cards and extra stuff.
Your
So I can
turn.
let you know when the Doctor Who one happens.
Woo!
I'll be buying all the Doctor Who Commander decks.
Darling,
I
it's gonna
don't,
be a
I
critical
don't even
time.
care. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
He'll just put them like in frames around the house, I reckon. All
Oh,
the cards.
yeah.
He's like, and then
Dude,
this person did this. Oh
I'm-
my god, you would never
I'm so keen because they're doing a riff on the partner mechanic with it, so that it's the Doctor's companion, and you can just change out who the companion is as your second commander.
That's cool.
That's very cool.
I like that.
Do they have to have like a companion subtype or something?
Yeah.
To be? Yeah. Not just
Oh.
to any creature. This is my
I can't wait for an artifact called A Flight of Stairs, and it's like Daleks can't attack you or something.
3-1.
Who would like to draw cards?
Me, please. I like cards.
I gave you lands.
Yeah, but she needs lands.
Yes.
You should have picked her.
Go on then.
All right, I'm curious to see how this goes. What happens if we plane chase multiple times in one turn? Do they all
Or it
hit
depends.
and trigger?
Yeah, they all would. Like, let's say it
I'm-
happens all at once. You stack them
Yeah.
on top of one another and resolve them one at a time.
Let's see how we go. All right, I'm going to play this swamp, and
That's
then
anticlimactic.
I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll leave those open for blue.
Will you, Tom?
5. I'm going to cast them anyway. I'm going to play Path of the Enigma. Target player draws 4 cards. So I'm going to draw 8 cards.
Uh-huh.
Just cause. Beck is going to draw 4 cards.
Whoa.
And then starting with each player, each time this spell resolves, we will vote for either Planeswalk or Chaos. If Planeswalk gets more votes, we Planeswalk. If Chaos gets more votes, Chaos ensues.
And what chaos is.
Okay, so we'll start because
so I
each
think-
time it resolves. So the first time it resolves is under
mine.
you demonstrating it.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I will look at these cards. Absolute bangers.
And then
Starting with me,
Yeah.
I will choose Planeswalk.
If we planeswalk away, does this
No,
still
this is
resolve?
already, these are already all on the stack.
Okay, agreed.
So is it so that
But
will
I
happen?
don't believe this Planeswalking doesn't go on the stack, does it? It might just...
Yeah,
Okay.
it happens whenever it's told to happen.
Okay.
Yeah. So like if this and we choose to planeswalk and we get a phenomenon, that will happen now
Yeah,
before anyone
before
else
draws more cards. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm voting to Planeswalk.
Chaos. If you vote
I'm
chaos,
voting to planeswalk.
If I choose chaos and you do, then that happens because it's a tie, right? So
I want chaos.
let's planeswalk. Fuck it. Let's get out of
No
here.
vote
Alright.
for me then. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Let's go to the first one.
This is going to be a great stack.
Unario. At the beginning of your end step, if you planeswalk to Unario this turn, untap all creatures. They phase out until a player planeswalks. Wait, at the beginning of your end step, if you planeswalk to this turn,
So
untap
that's
all
if
creatures.
this is still in play.
So you get captured by Uniaro.
Yeah, but
Uniaro.
I know it's all creatures.
Oh, all creatures. Oh,
Yeah.
that's fine.
But we are going to planeswalk again. So I don't think this is this a static effect, or is this only if this is on the field?
That's a static effect now. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's now. Well, it's not on the
because
field.
it's at end step.
Yeah.
So if that's still in play at end step, it'll happen. If it's not, it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Well, let's see how we go. Cool. I'm going to draw another 4 cards.
So there's your next 4 cards, and then we do the votes again.
Yeah,
So-
I'm going to vote to planeswalk.
What's the chaos in this? Whenever chaos
Okay, that's true.
ensues-
Create 2 white and blue night creature tokens with vigilance. I changed my mind. I'm voting for chaos. I'm voting for chaos. I should have read that first. I'm voting for chaos. Let's go.
we-
Planeswalk.
Do we all get the night
No,
creature
just
tokens?
Tom.
Yeah, I'm voting for planeswalking. Because
Chaos, chaos,
Planeswalk.
chaos.
he has a night deck.
Yes, exactly. All right, we're planeswalking.
There's no way you could let me
No,
keep
after
that.
you read that, I was like, Tom.
All right, and now I draw 4 cards.
We planeswalk first.
this, yeah.
2, the Hedron Fields of Agonine. Creatures with power 7 or greater can't attack or block.
Yeah,
Whenever
nice.
chaos ensues, create a 7/7 colorless Eldrazi token with Annihilator 1.
so they just become like,
Yeah, they're just waiting in stasis.
So you basically make a whole bunch of them. Yep.
All right, now Beck, you draw your 4 cards, and then we vote whether we're moving.
Planeswalks.
I'm voting for chaos.
what's the chaos on this?
Create a 7/7 colorless
Yeah.
Eldrazi creature token with Annihilator 1.
Annihilator is sack stuff when it attacks you.
It can't attack or block as long as we're in the Hedron Fields, but I'll still have it.
Planeswalk away. So Tom, you're voting.
Excellent.
Oh no, this is Beck. Beck's casting this one, right? So
Starting with you, yes, you get to choose. Would you like to planeswalk or chaos?
Oh, yeah.
It is still my turn. I would create it if chaos and choose.
I feel like
Is
we just
it
need
based
to
on turn or
planeswalk.
based on the effect that created it? Because if so, Becca's in control of the copy of this spell.
It's based on turn.
Okay.
I feel like we just need to planeswalk away from
yeah,
this.
we need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So Beck, you're voting planeswalk.
Yeah, I'm voting planeswalk.
Chris.
Chaos. Okay. It can't attack or block yet. It can't attack or block yet.
Emphasis on yet.
Can't attack or block yet.
If you make an Eldrazi...
If it is a tiebreaker, chaos and choose.
Yeah, except it's a 7/7, but power
Yep.
7 or greater can attack
Yeah.
So
or
as
block.
soon as
So
this
far.
card disappears,
Yeah,
you
then you
start
should-
7/7.
yeah, no, we
later.
need to planeswalk away because
Yeah.
But it could be worse. Planeswalking away could be worse.
Planeswalk.
I'll planeswalk.
Be
Outta here.
responsible.
Outta here.
And we are going to Valor's Reach on Kylem. Whenever your team attacks with exactly 2 creatures, those creatures gain double strike until end of turn. Whenever Chaos and Choose untap up to 2 target creatures your team controls. If it's main phase, there is an additional combat phase after this phase.
That's awesome.
That's
Oh my
gross.
God.
I love that.
That confuses
So
me.
imagine if he had Eldrazi.
Yeah.
Because that card would have come up next.
Imagine if he had
regardless.
exactly 2 Eldrazi's.
That's 28 damage in one turn. And
Yeah.
untap. And I'll start sacking everything. What?
I think that game would be over at that point. I'm glad we planeswalked.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's still...
Alright, I've played a land for turn.
Because what people forget about Planeswalk is the next card's coming up regardless. Like, it's not like you're shuffling it. It's like the next card is always the next card.
It's like anything that comes off the top of that deck that you don't like is probably better than what could come out and totally screw your game plan over. There's a couple of other Planechase cards from different sets that say things like red creatures can't attack or something, and you're playing a red deck, and you're just like, well, if I'm fucking dead and everyone else is fine.
I definitely have too many cards, but at least I can decide what I want to keep. I will play a Felwar Stone to add 1 mana of any color that any of you could produce.
That's
I
why you
have
got me
white.
to play a non-white deck, huh? You metagame.
And then I will pay 3 for Night Exemplar. First strike, other night creatures you control have +1/+1 and indestructible.
Guys. Team?
Yeah.
Cool.
So this has +1/+1 and it's indestructible.
Yep. It also has Vigilance and Lifelink. So I am going to swing at Callum for 5.
Indestructible.
Indestructible,
Yeah.
Vigilance,
Fireheart, get out
Lifelink.
of here with your night love. We
No
don't love that.
blocks.
Cool. So I gain 5. And Callum loses.
Oh, there's a play in my
I like the
hand.
nightlife, baby!
Sorry, on attack, my Sadar trigger does happen. Whenever I attack with 1 or more knights, if it's in the command zone of the battlefield, draw a card, then discard a card. I will. Oh, I also become the monarch. Thanks.
Oh, true. Facts.
I will discard Knights of the Black Rose because I don't need it right now.
They've got horses.
Quick question, sorry.
Yes.
Casting copies, does that cast as casting from hand?
No.
So I draw 2 cards for the 2 copies that were cast on your
Opponent
turn.
casts a spell from anywhere other than their hand.
Yeah.
No, does that say cast the copy, or does it say copy the spell?
we gotta
choose
go.
new target.
I think it's copy the spell,
no,
choose new
your
targets.
blue card that you played.
That wasn't what was
oh,
copied.
yeah, you're right. Sorry.
So I've got to find Strixhaven.
Oh shit.
It's the second from.
Yep. Have demonstrate whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell, they may copy it.
Yeah.
So it's a copy, not cast.
Yeah.
Good call though. So I'm discarding this guy because when he enters the battlefield, I become the monarch. Whenever an opponent becomes the monarch, if they were the monarch as the turn, if you were the monarch as the turn began, that player loses 2 life and gains 2 life. So I don't need that right now because I don't need to become the monarch, but I might want that later if y'all start swinging at me. And then I get to draw a card,
We would never.
Pass the fancy hat around, boys.
and now I need to discard down to 7.
Good luck with that.
Beck, it is your turn.
All right.
Take a turn.
We'll see how we go because I now have red in my hand.
Do you?
Yes.
Red.
It's very important.
Red
business.
rules. Red rules. Okay.
Okay. So I was trying to plan this.
Kill Tom stuff.
Draw
So I
card.
first need to draw for turn. Okay. That I'll just forget about for now because it doesn't make sense. Alrighty, so now I'm starting by playing. I don't want it to enter the battlefield tapped. I'm just going to be playing a mountain. Basic land. Basic mountain land. All right.
You have all your colors. You're online.
That's it.
I'm
Ladies and
online,
gentlemen,
boys. This is important business.
This is where the Blasphemous Act comes and ruins
This-
our day.
This is very much potentially. So we're going to tap for red, tap for blue, tap for white. We are going to play Saint Traft and Rem Carolus, a legendary creature that could also have counted as a commander for this particular deck. But whenever Saint Traft becomes tapped, create a 1/1 red human creature token. If this is the first time this ability has resolved this turn. If it's the second time, create a 1/1 blue spirit creature token with flying. If it's the third time, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying. Whenever I cast a spell that has Convoke, untap Saint Traft and Rem Carolus.
Hence
That's
the
it.
multiple. in
Yeah,
one
tapping
turn.
and untapping.
Yes.
Love it.
Now,
Very
Banger.
interesting. How many Convoke spells you got there, Beck?
a few. All right.
A
So,
couple.
A Cooper.
alrighty. And then we have the Venerated Loxodon.
Yay!
With Convoke, when Venerated Loxodon enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature that convoked it.
Hey!
So, to start, Mentor of the Meek, Saint Traft and Rem whatever his name is, Carolus. And then an extra 3 to do
Yes,
that.
nice.
To bring the Venerated Loxodon out.
+1 counters on your.
there's
other
going to
two
be-
Would you like to
dice.
use my +1 dice or your beautiful blue dice?
We'll use my blue dice.
So
and
they
I'll
get a
just go.
+1/+1.
They're going to +1/+1, but because I casted a spell that had Convoke, this now untaps. And
Keep it going. Keep it going.
I don't know if I have anything else that really has Convoke.
What happens the first time it
You
untaps?
get a 1/1 red.
Oh, I get a
human.
1/1 red human creature
Hey,
token.
look, it's the first token you have there.
It's already.
Mongasith, thank you
go.
so much for the follow. We appreciate
Now
you.
you
Welcome
have-
to our Magic test stream for
Now
the
you
year.
have 3 Convoke.
Yeah, but the question is, do I have anything else in here that has Convoke?
Yeah.
I do, but it doesn't have enough. Ooh, that is a rough one. I don't have enough mana to cover it. But the point is that, oh, actually, yes, I do.
Board state, board state, board state.
Oh no, this doesn't have Convoke. Never mind. My turn is
Put on
now
your tap
over.
shoes. You don't want to hit Tom?
Come on,
Um,
Sweat.
Oh wait, you
I
can't.
have
The only
first
thing-
strikers and
The only thing you
like,
could have swung with is that one.
Indestructible bubbles.
Yeah, so they all have summoning sickness. Although,
you don't want to hit me. I'm
would
friendly.
Saint Traft lose its summoning sickness because he became tapped and then untapped?
No.
Yeah, that's alright. I'll leave it.
All right, my turn. Untap. Draw.
I'd just like to point out that with putting out 1 mana, I got out 3 other creatures.
It's a banger.
Yes.
Geese.
There's definitely a card you want online as soon as possible.
10 mana I have to work with.
Same.
How good.
Says the guy who's got 5 free lands this game.
Yeah, I've got 5 lands in play.
Let's go!
Kodama of the West Tree.
Did you have it in your opening hand like I told? No,
I
okay.
drew it. At
This,
some
this
point.
was a card that I pointed out to Chris. I'm like, if you get this card, you need it online as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Give it a read.
Reach. It can block flying creatures. Other modified creatures I control have trample.
Not other, just modified.
Just all
Yeah,
modified creatures. And lastly, I've forgotten.
Whenever a
when-
modified creature you control deals combat damage to a player, search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle.
I'm gonna get
It does
six lands.
green things.
It does everything.
It does green things.
Tromple. Next, I'll play Nissa, Voice of Zendikar, the Planeswalker, the 3 loyalty. For a +1, she can create a plant, which is a 0/1 chump blocker. For -2, I can put a +1 counter on each creature I control. And for -7, I can gain X life and draw X cards, where X is the number of lands I control, which is about to become 1,000,000. So
Well, you don't have haste yet, so let's
I do not have haste yet.
see how you go.
I'll use one of your dice if that's cool. For loyalty, I'm going to go with the +1 ability now to make a little sapling creature. And I'm going to use one of my graveyard shenanigans.
Sure you don't want one of these?
Hell yeah.
Draw yourself a little plant. Let's
Actually,
go.
yeah, just a moment.
I'll draw it.
4 and
These aren't official infinity tokens, but it's the same idea.
Bloodforged Battle Axe. The equipped creature gets +2/+0. Whenever the equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, I create a token that's a copy of the Bloodforged Axe, so it just gets stronger and stronger. So that's a
Well, the
2.
token won't be attached to
No.
the
No.
creature, but
But you
Yeah.
can attach it.
yeah.
Same with this, it's going to come in and just sit tight
Yeah.
because I'm not willing to commit it yet. I've got other things to do with my mana.
Doesn't give the creature haste, so that's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
a detriment, of course. And that is my turn. Pass to you,
Planar?
Helen. Right after I roll the planar dice of mayhem and get nothing.
Nothing. Untap.
What is it, a 1/1?
no.
No, it's a 0/1.
0/1. So a little Groot.
Do I want to pay the 2 mana? No,
Thanks,
I don't.
mate.
Oh, good.
Draw for turn. I'm going to play Prairie Stream, which enters untapped because I have more than one basic
I
land.
accidentally cheated.
How dare you?
What have you done?
I didn't discard down to 7.
Oh, that's cool.
Unforgivable, Beck.
Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah.
Big
Why
time.
do we invite you to Magic Days?
I mean, you don't normally.
True.
I think it's just because I'm here.
By circumstance of you living here.
Let's start by paying 1, 2, 3
Those just discard into my graveyard?
Yeah.
for Promise of Boonray. When a creature I control dies, sacrifice it. If I do, create 4 1/1 colorless spirit creature token.
Love it.
So that can
Can we
go
go
over
all
here
star?
with my enchantments. 5 mana remaining. What do I want to do?
Guys, we need to kill Chris's Planeswalker.
We do.
Yeah, we do.
We do.
No, we don't.
It's up to 4. I can do 2 to it if I
She's
discard a card.
fine. What'd she do to you? If anything, we need to get rid of Tom's Knight Exemplar, which gives all
Best part was she was like the
indestructible.
#1 recommendation for people to put into that deck, and I already had a copy of it.
Yeah.
It was like, sweet.
Genius.
2 for Marble Diamond. If I can't have lands, let's have some rampage.
Yeah.
Enters tapped. And 1,
Beck's not impressed with your turn.
2, 3 for Azorius Locket.
What the hell, Callum?
I told you if I can't
Destroy all artifacts. Destroy all
Yeah, is there a
artifacts.
Vandal Blast in here? I'd love to draw
destroy
that.
yours as well.
I'd be fine with that.
So mana rocks. I can't have lands, but I can have mana rocks. Thanks, Chris.
That isn't. Yep, that's fine. I mean, you're sorted. Tom's sorted. It's just Paul Beck that's struggling for lands.
I mean, I'm not anymore because my people are lands.
That's very true. I totally fucking forgot that.
I didn't have the people before,
My
and now I
people
do.
are lands.
Do I
Like this
want
one
the
is-
monarch, or do I want to knock his planeswalker down 1?
Dude, you want the Monarch. Draw the
If you
X.
take the Monarch, I'm taking it straight back from you.
Yeah, but I get card draw now.
Yeah.
Tell you what, if you attack Tom, I'll help you kill him.
If you
done,
don't attack
sorted.
Chris, I'll kill his Planeswalker anyway.
Cool.
Well, then you don't
Who's
need
to
to worry about
combat?
attacking me.
Before I declare
I was
attackers, I'm
politics.
going to discard a Path to Ancestry to make Ghostly Pilferer unblockable.
Nice.
And Tom, you can take 2.
I will take 2.
Hey,
Doing that one there.
bazingered.
Down
Oh.
to 43.
You cheated again?
No, I didn't. Because
Mistriggers?
I didn't pay the 1 to get the draw card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have needed to discard it anyway, so we'll just pretend that I didn't do it.
Yep.
Planechase, sing.
Yes.
Hey, all right. We are leaving Valor's Reach, and we are going to...
Read it out, keyboard back.
Stensia, a plane of Innistrad.
Fucking love
Whenever a
Innistrad.
creature deals damage to 1 or more players for the first time each turn, put a 1/1 counter on it.
What's the chaos?
The chaos. Whenever chaos ensues, each creature you control gains tap. This creature deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker until end of turn.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Oh my god. This is about to get
That's
nasty.
great for my day.
Okay, on that, Chaos is not very good for me right now, is it?
Each creature you control gains creature deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker.
I mean, it would be fine for Mirror Entity. Could ping something.
You could ping it and it would get 1/1 counters. Because it does not say combat damage, it just says
Deals
damage.
Yeah, to a player.
So if chaos ensues, you will get the ability to put counters on your
Nah, I'm
creatures.
gonna leave my mana open.
Alright, cool.
Pass turn and I'll draw a card.
How much mana have you got open?
1 mana.
Okay, I'm not worried though.
Are you? Should be.
Interesting.
Okay. I'm going to play a Myriad Landscape because I feel like I need more lands. It will enter tapped, and in the future I can pay 2, sack it to search for 2 lands.
Pretty good.
But right now I believe I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana available to me. So we'll start with a Herald's Horn. As it enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. I will be choosing Knight.
Spirits.
Creature spells of the chosen type cost 1 less to cast, and at the beginning of my upkeep, I can look at the top card of my library. If it is a Knight, I can reveal it and put it into my hand.
Nice.
So then I will be paying 3.
Gary.
Do I need...
Where's Gary?
Oh, he's right there.
Right there.
He just
Nice,
walked past.
Gary.
I was heard you say it.
I
Gary
just
can.
need to leave a white open, which I can.
Politics are going well. There's been a lot of, with Planechase in play at the moment, there's been a lot of, hey, I'll do this for you now and you can do it for me later.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Chris doesn't do it for me later. So
I know. You're the only person.
Herald of Hoofbeats. The knights I control have horsemanship.
Hey.
Horsemanship is like flying in that only creatures with horsemanship can block creatures with horsemanship. The point is all my knights are now unblockable.
They're all, yeah.
I don't like that. Tom.
That's crazy.
And
You guys want to be my friend right now?
Yeah.
I will go this way. Maul of the Skyclaves. Whenever Maul of the Skyclaves enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature I control. The equipped creature has 2/2 flying and first strike. So they both have horsemanship and flying.
Who are you attaching it to?
I'm going to attach it onto my life
Does
token.
it attach when it enters?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I figured you'd attach it that way.
So I will move to combat. I will swing a Knight Exemplar at Callum
Why me?
because I want the Monarch.
Fair.
And I will swing a 6/6 Vigilance Lifelinker at Nissa.
And Nissa, hey?
Yeah.
All right, well, there's something you got to know, Tom, and that's that your Knight Exemplar is going to transform into a beast. Beast within. Destroy target permanent. Its controller creates a 3/3 green beast creature token. Consider it an upgrade.
It's a little bit of an upgrade. I just no longer have creatures with indestructible.
That's right. So you just flip it over.
So which one are you? Wait, no, are you just throwing the ones attacking?
No,
No, he
Knight
can't
Exemplar.
because this gave everything else indestructible.
I wanted to get rid of that.
I will put it into my graveyard because
Yeah,
that is important. But
you'll
I can
need
get
it.
it back for later on.
On the death trigger, I'm going to pay 1 to make a 1.
Can I draw the frog?
Spirit.
Sure, it's a beast,
Beast.
but yeah,
It could be a frog beast.
it could absolutely be a frog beast.
I was gonna cast this when the Strixhaven plane was out.
That
and
would have
just
been
have 3
fun.
people destroy
Yeah,
things. But now I'm under attack from a 6/6 Vigilance Lifelinker with Horsemanship.
and flying.
Yep. Oh, sorry, I should probably tap mana for this
Yeah.
spell as well. And can't block that because it has Horsemanship.
Yep.
So sadly, Nissa down. She's
And I
rolled.
gain
She's
6
dead.
life.
Yes. At least I'm healthy.
Let's go.
Who?
I gain 6 life up to 49.
49? Guys,
I
Last
lost 2
year I
when
only
you
had
hit.
47. This is a whack.
some of them are
beast.
quite a bit bigger than last year. That's your frog.
No, it's actually a horse frog.
On attack triggers,
That's great.
I draw a card and discard a card.
Have a look.
That is wonderful. I will be discarding Lochthwain Lancer. It has menace, and whenever a non-token knight I control dies, each opponent loses 1 life, and I draw a card.
Cool.
Excuse me?
Put that is in my graveyard.
Oh, good. Good.
That's my 3/3 Beastie Boy.
Oh, you didn't hit me, so I keep that.
Yes. And I will pass the turn.
All right. Untap for turn.
No one's camastered yet.
No.
Not yet.
I haven't had enough,
I
I need creatures.
I thought about it.
Yeah. I love that Kamast is canon now.
Absolutely. Zoom in on the token. I did for a brief. Wrong button. This is Vex Beast.
The horse frog.
It's a horse frog.
What would it be called?
It's got horsemanship.
A prog? Or
It's actually
a
not got horsemanship.
force?
Yeah.
Cantering down the road toward you, it leaps over you like
I might-
60 foot in the air.
I might legitimately be able to give that horsemanship.
Oh, really? Yes.
No, it's not a horse.
If
No,
you can
it's not a
transform
knight,
it
but I
into
can
a-
turn it into a knight.
Ah, I see.
You're
That's
rolling.
so good.
Yeah, I chose not to roll. So y'all can start getting some.
Oh, but you didn't
counters.
hit Chris, did you?
I did not hit Chris.
Yeah.
I hit his Planeswalker because I did not want him to get a bunch of creatures and put counters on them.
Which,
Oh.
you know,
So
it's
when we go bad.
quite rude if you think about it. That's like bullying tactics. Gary! The cat
Sweet
is like
boy.
walking into the room and like looking the computer up and down. Look at all the
Yes.
camera equipment.
All right, I'm going to play the Temple of Triumph. It will enter the battlefield tapped, but I may scry 1 when it enters the battlefield, and it will add a
Right.
red or white.
Skyland.
Force. With an FR, force.
Okay, that will stay on top. Then, what creature do we like?
What, to destroy?
What
You should equip that
non-land
to
permanent?
that so you can draw cards.
Yeah, the old skull clamperino.
Yeah, what non-land permanent do we not like? On the table at the moment?
Was on land. This guy's looking pretty mean.
He's a king. You can't destroy him. He's living his best life.
I mean, that does have reach. and I'm not a big fan
non-land.
of reach.
That one's giving Tom stuff, first strike and flying, but his creature itself can destroy anything at will.
This gives all my stuff basically unblockable.
That's probably the
That
best.
sounds cooked, actually, yeah. One of Tom's forces.
Yeah.
If it's instant, just hold it up and be like, hey, I'm holding this above your head. Don't attack me.
Actually, I'm gonna start by playing. Oh my god.
Can you pick it up?
It's because of the corners. The corners are
Yeah.
getting stuck on the mat. Alright. To play Impact Tremors, which
Oh,
is an
God.
enchantment. Whenever a creature enters a battlefield under my control, Impact Tremor deals 1 damage to each opponent.
Banger.
Oh, I thought it was each creature, and I was like,
No,
oh, okay.
each
No, it's not a
opponent.
wipe.
Okay,
It's just.
yeah. I was like, I have spirits that are 1/1s.
That would have been a bad
Jeez.
time for you.
yeah.
Alright, and then.
That's also a banger of a card to be in a pre-con. Like,
Yeah. It's only a common.
yeah, it's worth like $5 though.
Yeah.
Like,
It's very sought after.
I've
Everyone
definitely
builds
put that in my
force.
popper.
I have 2 of them.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
deck. I was like, where's this? I was going to buy one, and then I looked through this other box of cards I had and went, oh, I have 2 of them.
Yeah, I found one. It was nice.
I have
It's a good
like
feeling when you find a good card.
4 of them. In standard, that was in Dragon's Attack, yeah. At the time, you had Midnight Guard from M15 and a bunch of ways to like keep untapping and tapping him to create like 1/1 creatures.
Yeah.
I have that in my Valduk deck, so it's like, I'll have 4. I'll make 4 elementals. Bang, it
Yeah,
takes 4. And then they
yeah.
get hit with 4 elementals.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
Alrighty.
Force.
Force.
What a word, though. If you
much
didn't know
mana
that
do I
Frost
have?
was that creature, what would you think the word meant? Like a scam?
It's another slur.
If I didn't see it spelled like that, my brain goes to force, like C at the end.
Yeah.
C.
Frost.
Beck's got mana online.
I do have mana online.
That's horrid.
I have too many things. I have too many things I can do. Like
Just
I'm
cast
gonna
your
say it.
commander.
I have a board wipe in my hand.
Use that.
Yeah.
Dude.
I mean,
Just
but
kill all
you-
your own creatures.
as long as it doesn't kill your own stuff, because you kind of have the advantage right now.
No,
Yeah.
it's a complete board wipe.
Why
This
don't
is-
you swing at Callum, take the monarchy, then board wipe, no one can fuck with you, and you can draw extra cards each turn.
I think Beck's in the best position out of all of us right now. She just needs to figure out how to capitalize on it. So
Yeah,
it depends
See,
if
I'm
that's.
glad I didn't give you lands earlier.
I guess that's either convoking a bunch to trigger this thing or getting your
What does the
commander out.
commander actually
to-
do?
Whenever I cast another spell that has Convoke, I scry 2 and then draw a card.
Flying Vigilance Haste, you can hit with it this turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Start dealing commander damage to people. Because that can matter.
Bruh, you need... I reckon you should board wipe.
Chris is like, all my stuff's already dead.
I'm looking at my like board with one group.
Well, that's. I was so worried about a board wipe. That's why I haven't mastered yet. Because
Yeah.
I can get my commander out and get all my stuff back. That's why I went with Herald's Horn instead of casting.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
Ouch.
for the Flock Chaser Phantom. It has flying and vigilance, and it is a convoke spell, but whenever Flock Chaser Phantom attacks, the next spell I cast this turn has convoke.
Sweet.
Ooh, very cool.
So you get to create another red human and untap your lovely...
Untap your boy.
The guy with 6 words in his name.
Rem Careless untaps. This is something that I wondered about when I first saw it. It's just, if this is the first time this ability has resolved this turn, if it's the second time in total or this turn?
This turn.
This turn.
Okay.
It could even be on an opponent's turn somehow.
Yeah.
For example,
Yeah.
that would be a different turn.
Because if your spells
is-
have convoke, you're like, haha.
This is just a 1/1 counter. So Rem Careless untaps. I'm just...
Make another
You do have another.
Hammond.
That one's going to be untapped, so this one will exist here because I'm running out of space.
You got no room left.
I've got no room. I'm going to do an organization in a moment.
Old Tom
Which
Bod's
then
there over
leaves
there.
me with...
Oh, Tommy board.
Just start encroaching onto Tom's board and be like, hey.
Oh, use your
Can
space.
everybody
You don't need it, right?
take 2 damage?
Because two
Yeah,
Please?
two creatures
Oh,
entered.
yeah, absolutely.
Because 2 creatures enter the battlefield under my control.
Yikes.
Also,
Each
whenever
opponent, yeah?
Yeah,
each opponent, if I want to pay 1, which I think I do, I can also now, because this was 2 or less that entered the battlefield.
Yep.
So by paying an additional 1, I'm going to draw a card from Mentor of Me.
Draw a card. Lovely.
Yes.
Look at that. Your engine's online.
Now she just needs to beat some faces in. That's what I really like about the March and the Machine decks, is they all have their own little thing that's going on, but they still just turn left and hit things. It's just more fun.
That's been a big emphasis on Wizards of the Coast new Magic card design. It's like push the game forward and actually encourage people to attack
Now
instead of do dumb shit for
Yeah.
15 turns.
Now swing with everything and put +1/+1 counters on them all.
Yeah.
It's like this is one of those decks where I have so much that I can do, and now I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing because I have so much that I can do.
Mm-hmm.
With Flying and Vigilance, do you have anything that has reach?
No, but I do have something with flying.
So you could block
I could
it.
block it. That is a 6/6 with flying.
Yeah.
I also have a blocker. A 1/1.
Here's a 1/1. He's also the Monarch, so if you manage to get through,
You get to draw cards on your turn.
yeah,
That's true.
and you do have 2 creatures that can attack.
Actually, I have 3 because Rem Careless untapped.
Yeah, sorry, what else can attack?
Oh, Flock Chaser has,
Has
Summoning Sickness.
Yeah.
Some.
I think you should hit Callum. You need that card draw. I needed that card draw. I wanted to hit Callum, so you should hit Callum.
By proxy.
I'm sorry, Chris. I'm actually going to swing at you, and it's because that reach creature. No. There's not enough there for me to be. I just need to not attack you with my flying creatures. That's why.
Yeah. Chris has very little right now.
That's right. You wouldn't pick on the small guy, would you?
I absolutely would.
Oh, bully back.
Short guy.
Bully back, picking on short Chris.
Mentor of the Meek has a weird power structure because it has a 1/1 token, but then it's also -1 or +1 -1. So it's actually currently
It's 4/2, right?
yeah, it's 4/2.
Yeah.
4/2.
All right, Callum, I'm gonna swing at you for 8 damage, 4 from Mentor of the Meek, and then 4 from Saint Draft.
Do they have vigilance, trample, anything fancy?
No.
Okay, can you tap them, please?
Yeah, fucker.
Which is the bigger one?
They're both 4.
Okay. And you're going to have a benefit of when they hit me? Actually, they'll get a counter.
No.
Yeah.
And you'll get benefits of having counters.
No.
They'll be bigger.
I will block Saint Draft with my spirit.
Okay.
So I'll block 4 and I'll take 4. On the death trigger of the spirit, I'm going to sack Promise of Boonray, which puts 4 spirits into play.
Yep.
And then I take that.
Yep. And one of your creatures gets an extra counter on it.
Lovely.
Which
Lovely.
Whichever one got through. So this one gets another 1/1 counter.
Oh, that's... Yeah, that's all right.
Yep. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No.
Cool. Monarch trigger, you get to draw a card.
These ones do
Draw,
not...
sorry, Monarch's end of turn, right?
Yeah.
I'm not crazy, yeah. I was like, no, beginning of turn. No, that's
No,
an
no,
initiative beginning of turn.
Yeah, that's initiative.
4 spirits
have
that
another
do
board
not
wipe.
have 4 colorless spirits that do not have flying.
Sexy. Look at those boys.
Are you quite finished there?
Yes.
Good response.
You put the counter on the one that hit me?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Draw for 10. Ooh. Love it. Love that.
Love that for you.
Love that for you. Slay.
Yes, queen. Yes.
Well, I think I'm going to cast, actually, for the first time this game.
Let's go. Someone's got to do it.
I'm going to cast my Chishiro, the Snake Man.
Shattered blade.
He is just shattered.
Wrecked.
Sweet. So it rewards me for modifying my creatures.
Can I have that? I've got modified creatures.
Everyone on the table has had modified creatures before I have, and it's like it's triggering me so hard.
It's real sad.
Yes. Oh well. Well.
Hey, at least you have an equipment on the battlefield.
Yeah. I do.
Equip the Groot. Equip the Groot.
I think Groot is going to be my main player here. Because, like, I have to try and hit someone to try and get benefits from Kodama off
Yeah.
this tree, and I don't want to risk any of my other shit dying, so it might be Groot time.
See, I'm the kind of Magic player where I'm like, I want to show people what I have in my hand. So that I can be like, look at what I
You've just got to decide if it's the right time to show someone.
Yes. Okay, let's play Snake Umbra targeting my commander. So it's an aura. Enchant creature gets +1/+1 and has, whenever it hits a player, draw a card. And totem armor, which means that if my commander would be destroyed or would die some way, the totem armor falls off and goes to the bin instead.
Yeah.
So it's like an extra life. So that's lovely. Chishiro the Shattered Blade is going to trigger when this enters the battlefield and give me a 2/2 red spirit creature token with menace, which I believe I have. Somewhere.
Should do. Unfortunately, he doesn't have haste, otherwise you'd be off to the races right now.
Yeah, right? So I now have to still wait another turn, and in that time,
Yeah.
probably get board wiped.
Oh, this is a white spirit.
There we go. Look at that.
It's also
Very
got
cool.
menace, which is very scary.
Who is that? Helga Seabolzer. Great. Great job. For my next trick, I'm going to power up Groot. I'm going to put the Bloodforged Battle Axe onto this lovely gentleman.
Onto Groot.
That's right.
What does he get? +2/+2?
+2/+0.
Okay.
Whenever it hits a player, I create a token that's a copy of the axe. So
Okay.
here's my 3/1. Sorry, 2/1.
2/1 with trample.
Does it have trample?
Yeah, modified creatures have trample.
Oh yeah. And for the laughs, why don't we put Rancor on him? So he's very, very angry and obstinate. And he's going to get +2/+0 and have trample as well. And when Rancor is put into a graveyard, I can return Rancor to my hand.
That counts as another aura to get another spirit.
Sure does. He is a powerful guy. 4/1. Another spirits. I'll fetch that right now. Alright, who wants to be the victim of my Groot attack?
I'll block him.
You're blocking.
I have a 6/6 with lifelink.
Yeah, you've got a 5/5 and
Monarch.
Yeah, Monarchy. But I can't get through that 5/5, so Callum, I'm sorry.
What?
I'm gonna. Well, you don't have to block. But
You can just take it to the face.
I'm on 29 health.
He will get a land if he hits you.
Yeah, I know, but they've all got trample, don't they?
Yep.
Modified creature you control deals damage. Oh yes. Alright, well the offer is there. Would you like to block my
I mean, now that they've got trample, you can still hit someone else.
No, because we
No, they got bigger
creatures. Yeah.
So if you want to stop me getting my bonuses, you'd have to block with all 4.
I'm not doing it.
Otherwise, you just take the 4 damage
Taking 4, Callum.
Taken
from the Groot. I get
Down to
basic
25.
land out of my deck, and the Bloodforged Battle Axe doubles.
Great. So, well, now you got to draw your own Bloodforged Battle Axe. That's the only way this is
Alright,
going to
I'll
work.
do
Can we
that.
have the mark,
And
please?
I'll pass the turn.
Are you
so
rolling
that
planar?
can- No.
Well, your group gets a 1/1 counter.
Oh, it sure does.
And then you also need to do your end trigger for Chishiro because everything's about to get more 1/1 counters.
Everything.
Oh yeah, everything that's modified gets a 1/1 counter. So that's
Chishiro and Groot.
and Groot. Now it's big enough to fight the
Yeah.
other chumps. Right, you go because I've taken too much time.
Untap all of my artifacts. Finally, I have mana.
Let's go.
Man,
I am not going to pay the 2 to draw a card. I will draw 5.
oh god, yeah, I can see why you wanted to show.
Island for turn. I will pay 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, let's do it 1, 2, 3, and let's do the one that I have to pay 1 for 4, so I can tap stuff later. And I'm going to play Breath of the Sleepless. I may cast spirit spells as though they had flash.
Hey,
I will then pay 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Let's do 5 as that one. For Geist Honored Monk.
That seems scary.
Geist Honored Monk's power and toughness are each equal to the number of creatures I control, and when it enters the battlefield, I put 2 1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying onto the battlefield.
So what's he at the moment?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's a 9/9. Nothing to worry about.
board wipe.
Nah, Beck, don't have a board wipe.
I believe in you, Becca.
Beck, do you have a flyer?
Yes.
A flyer that can block.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I just realised I don't actually have a flyer either. So that's fine. These two came in the battlefield this turn.
Man, they got flying sick.
I've only got 3 blockers. You could just send a bunch my way.
Planechase. Not
No.
going anywhere. I'm not going to tap to do stuff. I am going to... It's terrible.
Who's got Bloodforged Battle
Pass
Axe?
turn.
Groot does.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
could draw a card that has it look like Groot's holding Bloodforged Battle Axe.
Oh. You know what? Let's do that.
Oh no, it's fine. Just I'll just
Oh yes, erase his hand.
raise his
Oh,
hand
hang on.
and then
This isn't equipped yet, so next turn I'll slim.
But he's
down.
got one on him. You have to erase more body parts as you attach more battle axes.
Oh my god! He eventually has like 16 arms.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but when you have 2 and it deals damage, it will then make 4, and it will then make
Yeah,
8.
and so
Yeah.
on. If I keep spending mana to equip them.
which I mean, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
At one point, you're not going to have enough mana to equip the 32 Bloodforged battle axes you have on the battlefield.
See, that's
Well-
what you think.
With this green deck, anything
He's
is possible.
playing green.
Anything is possible.
Who do we think has the worst graveyard here that isn't me?
The shittest
You.
graveyard or
As
the
in-
most
As in the
scary?
graveyard that we want to get rid of because I'm playing a Bajuka Bog.
Probably Chris's.
Probably me.
Yeah?
I don't know how much recursion.
I don't think there's any recursion in there apart, like the stuff that immediately comes back.
Yeah,
So I'm
I'd
actually
say
going to target Callum's graveyard just in case he has recursion.
Next thing you know, it's going to be a plane that says "Bring
Storm
back
of
all
Souls, so
creatures."
return all
He
creature
could-
cards from a graveyard to the
Tom could
battlefield.
absolutely target himself.
Counter
I
target
could, I won't.
spell.
He could.
That's about it. And then when a creature I control dies, sack it for stuff.
Yeah, so that's already in your graveyard.
Yeah, no.
So, yeah, I'll get rid of Callum's graveyard just in case.
Exiled.
I think I will remember that I have a Herald's Horn on. Do you mind if I do my upkeep trigger for Herald's Horn? Because I
ahead.
missed it. Look at the top card of my library. If it's a knight, I can reveal it. It is not a knight.
Bad luck.
It's not a May trigger. I'll let you have it.
Yep. Um,
Man, Callum, you're getting minced.
Getting rinsed.
25. Man.
Getting rizzed, boy.
You get minced. Getting fucking crunk, boy.
Herald's Horn gives my stuff 1 less, so this will only cost 4 to cast. I need 2 black. So I just need to keep a black, a white, and a blue over there because I will cast. 2 black and 2 of anything. For Sir Conrad the Grim. Whenever another creature dies or a creature card is put into the graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield or a creature card leaves my graveyard, Sir Conrad the Grim deals 1 damage to each opponent.
Love it. You could have played him, then bogged yourself, and he would have triggered a bunch.
I'll then pay 3 and cast. Unfortunately, he doesn't have haste, so he will not be returning something from the graveyard to trigger Sir Conrad.
So Becky, you got that board wipe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I will be going to combat. And I will... this all has horsemanship, so I can swing with anything I want. This doesn't have horsemanship, so I don't care. I will swing... What are the life totals? Chris is on 34. Beck is on 39.
You're on 47. You should aim for yourself.
Oh, that's a good idea. All right, let's do this in the right order. Swinging 9 at Beck. They have horsemanship, so they can't be blocked. Sildar will trigger. I will draw a card and then discard a card. I will discard this Plains, actually. Unfortunately, it is not a knight to trigger Sir Conrad the Grim.
Yeah, you're under fire, Beck.
I don't have the mana to do an instant that would prevent me from taking damage.
Ooh, that would be nice.
Damn.
So he has vigilance, so I don't know why I'm tapping him. So that is 9 damage coming at you. That is not blockable.
Taking the 9 back.
Then the monarchy will shift over to Tom.
Yeah, I'm taking the 9.
And I gain 6.
Tom's at 53, boys.
Guys,
Let's go.
We need to start killing Tom.
Just checking, I'm right. So you're at 53, Beck's
Yep.
at 30, Chris is at 34, I'm at 25.
Yep.
Sounds right.
Nice.
Nothing else triggers apart from me gaining the monarchy. This is anarchy. And I will roll the Planechase. Sorry, no, they get 1/1 counters.
They do. They do indeed.
And then I'll roll the Planechase.
A roll for chaos.
Yep.
Nothing.
Man, we've been on Skenty for a long time.
I will leave my Myriad Landscape and 3 other mana open, and I will pass the turn.
Right, Beck, you know what to do.
Swing, get counters, board wipe.
All right. Let's start by untapping everything. I'll just
That
be
looks
here
like
for
a mess to try and untap every turn.
6 months.
Just don't tap them. Solution. Give everything vigilance.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
What's max HP? There is not a limit. It is why commander damage is a thing in this game, because otherwise someone could just gain 1,000,000 life and never lose. Commander damage gets around that by going, if you ever take 21 damage from one commander, you lose the game. Mm-hmm. It's a nice balancing thing. Anyone who says they don't play with commander damage is wrong.
All right.
Gives rise to a great
Let's draw a
archetype
card.
strategy.
Gives Riz to a greater.
Gives fucking riz. Putting on the riz.
I'll play a Plains card. This is a very, very messy, very messy board.
But it's a beautiful board. Look at all those humans.
Land destruction. Land destruction.
Yeah, Armageddon.
Armageddon.
You'd be fine.
Me and my 20 mana rocks.
Oh man, I want to put Armageddon in more of my decks.
It's such a fun card.
Yeah, that and Ruination I think is
Yeah.
fine.
Just to really drive home, hey, your deck can't function, have fun.
This is my unpopular opinion. Stacks is okay because
100%.
it punishes people for being greedy, right?
100%.
And I know we all like to have fun, but sometimes you just need to be brought down a peg. So what's a quick Armageddon or a major sub the balance every now and then?
What's the go back?
Oh, hang on. I'll hold on to that in case I need it. So 1, 2, 3. I used to do 6. 4.
This is a big play.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, you've got that.
Tap that so that the next spell I cast has Convoke.
Nice.
6. Austere Command.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, she's just going for
there
it.
it is.
This isn't the only thing I have either. I picked this up recently.
Oh no.
I may choose to destroy all artifacts, destroy all enchantments, destroy all creatures with mana value 3 or less, or destroy all creatures with mana value 4 or greater.
3 or greater.
God, if you
Oh, no,
choose
4 or greater,
artifacts, you'll fuck them up so hard.
So artifacts are getting destroyed.
No!
That is a guarantee.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, that's fair.
My battle axes.
And
What do you have most of?
Mana
I have a
value-
healthy mix.
Mana
Yeah,
value
you're actually
505.
Yeah.
It's
4.
all creatures with mana value 4 or greater.
Or greater, okay. Like, that's fine. That's not the worst that could happen.
In response,
Oh, fuck, here we go.
pay 3. Unbreakable formation. Creatures you control gain indestructible until end of turn.
Still
Callum,
get rid of
counter
all
it,
of your
counter it,
artifacts.
counter
Like,
it.
still gets rid of all my artifacts, but
Destroy.
Come on, Arcane Denial.
I wish I had it. Tom exiled my
Well
graveyard.
done, Tom. Tom survives.
I do lose my Herald's Horn and my 2 mana
your
rocks.
Wicked artifact.
Okay, but no
Equipment.
responses. So Beck, you get first response in case you have a response to that.
I don't have a
Okay.
response to that. No.
Chris tapped out. I have no
Yeah,
responses.
all good.
So Tom's stuff gains indestructible,
Yep.
and then everything with mana value 4 or greater
Gets
Yeah.
destroyed.
It's creatures with
creatures.
mana
So,
value 4 or greater.
And for every single one of them that gets destroyed, you're all losing 1 life.
Oh, yeah.
Do I
You
have
son of a bitch.
response to that?
I am so mad.
Yep.
Bigger question. Oh, sorry, I must have missed this one. How much do those 2 cards cost that I'm talking about? Armageddon and Ruination.
Armageddon's like a $10 card.
Armageddon's not too bad because they reprinted it in M25. Ruination is probably about the same because it didn't see as much play.
I am going to, in response to that trigger, pay 2 to flash out my commander with this card.
Okay.
So that's going to ETB because it costs less. Then all my creatures with mana value. Oh,
It's
gonna
mana
die.
value. It doesn't matter how
Yeah,
much
no.
it costs you to cast it, I don't think.
What were you
it's
hoping
gonna,
to get?
I
A
was
bunch of
hoping, I
tokens?
thought they were going to die, but they're not. So it's going to come out. It's going to die, and I'm going to get 1.
Sir Conrad the
No,
Giga Chad.
'cause
Yeah, not worth
because they're going to die. The 2. I was like, oh, I've got artifacts, but that's fine. So the only thing of mine dying is my Geist on it. Cool.
How many things are
Creatures,
dying?
One.
Creatures are dying.
1.
I have no creatures dying because my Chishiro was enchanted with
Yep.
the totem armor, so that is going to the bin instead, which still sucks.
And that's mana value 0. Baby.
And Groot 0. Yep.
I have 2
2?
going
Alright,
to the bin.
3.
Everyone else loses 3.
3 life we all lose. Oh. But thank you, Beck, for
everyone loses
clearing
3?
that up.
Everyone except you.
Everyone except me loses 3.
I'm still really mad at Tom.
It's fair.
For that response.
Armageddon $10 AU, Ruination $12. Okay.
Okay, about the same. Yeah. I think Ruination is a much
gonna
nicer, fixed
Planechase there,
version
Beck?
of Armageddon.
Actually, I'm just trying to figure out if I'm going to swing at anybody.
You got some damage. This thing is no longer flying. But I do have my commander who is
But it is
four,
indestructible.
Oh,
three,
good.
first
Mentor of
one.
the Meek doesn't have a confusing token
Yeah,
system
true.
anymore because I got rid of Skull Clamp.
Real
now
quick
it's just-
though, Tom's stuff does still have indestructible.
fresh
till end of
4/4.
turn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he can
so
just- he can block for free basically.
yeah. So this is a 4 and 5. This is a 4/4. Austere command can go away.
We need to find a way to get that back. So you can choose the other 2 modes.
Just really clear out the
Yeah.
board.
Send a message.
My favorite thing is I still have impact tremors, so whenever something comes out under my control, I still get to deal damage to you guys.
Nice.
I love how your humans are down here with the land. That's all they're doing.
They're objects to me.
What was that Winston Churchill said? Like, 1 death is a tragedy, 1,000,000 is a statistic. That's how you view your humans now. They're just like
Yeah.
Just statistics.
ranks for you to make a means for.
Like I could still swing it. I could swing at Chris, but you have some pretty heavy hitters now.
Oh, they're not that heavy.
At least his battle axes are gone. Like that's the big
Yeah,
thing.
that
No more
made me
multiplicative.
sad.
Yeah, that would have been real fun.
I would have put them on Groot and gone to town. You don't have to attack. You could.
I know. I'm
always.
thinking I might just hold on to them in case I need to block anything. So, and that's my turn.
Sweet. Damn. Untap.
Getting rid of artifacts was
Draw a
a very good call.
How much of your land did I get rid of?
Land, none. Mana rocks, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, 4? Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think any of them had a What was on tap? That was on tap. I didn't have 4 mana. Oh, actually, I didn't realize Can I sack Commander Speed to draw a card?
Yeah.
Cool.
Indeed.
I'm gonna do that. So in response to that thing,
Yeah.
do that.
All right, let's play Return of the Wild Speaker, which is...
We're trying to take Tom down and it's not working.
It's hard, yeah.
Dude, getting a lifelink out early is
Is key.
Vigilance
And it's so
lifelink.
key.
Oh,
Choose one, so I'm going to choose to draw cards equal to the greatest power among non-human creatures I control. And my commander, Chishiro the Shattered Blade, is a 5/5 snake samurai, so
Nice.
I'll draw 5 cards.
I got rid of all my card draw cards, and that might come back to haunt me.
Haunt you like a spirit.
Yeah.
Let's play a land for turn. Forest. Let's cast a Soul Ring now that this austere command has moved out. So that's lovely. Nice, lots of mana for me.
It was a very nice sack. It was me trying not to disrupt anybody's game too much, but then also I was trying not to completely destroy my own game.
Yeah.
It was like disciplinary action.
It was just cleared out. But then the one person I was trying to discipline didn't get disciplined because he was like, "Oh, indestructible."
Counterblades, baby.
That's why I picked 4 or greater, because all of Tom's knights are 4 or
That's
greater.
why I see these graveyards.
There is a 40k knight that I need to put in this deck because it's got flash and it's a counter spell.
Oh, fuck it.
It's so good.
Blue!
This is why we hate blue. I normally don't play blue, but this is just an Orzhov deck that also happens to have blue, and I'm so
Anyway.
on board for that.
Beck's just showing me board wipe after board wipe.
Tom has some idea of the board wipes I have in this deck.
All
It's
right.
very scary.
I don't have any way to access my graveyard, I'm fairly
I'm
sure.
just looking at all
There,
graveyards.
Draconic Destiny, targeting Kodama the West Tree. Enchant creature. The enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has flying and haste and fire breathing.
Banger.
It's a dragon in addition to its other types. And when the enchanted creature dies, you return the Draconic Destiny to its owner's hand, sort of like with Renka.
The card thing has stopped working.
Oh man, how long ago did that stop working?
No, it's only now.
It's just, maybe that's because it's a different card from a different set. There's your Sir Conrad.
No, that should be in the deck.
That's what it looks like, chat. Sorry, it's upside down.
It's a Rancor with extra bonuses.
Thank you. I was like going every way.
Why is Chris's deck that's upside down anyway?
I've tried to clip every single time we've drawn an adorable card, so we'll see if those get it.
Becomes attached.
It's me. I'm
Chishiro
the only reason why they're
triggers.
adorable cards.
I'll take another 2/2 menacing spirit to my side of the battlefield.
Guys, we've got to kill Chris.
Spirit.
Can we just all kind of agree now to just focus Tom?
Focus fire.
You can try.
Fitty tree. That's how much life he's on. That's
I
what
know.
yeah.
Fitty tree or
Fitty tree.
tree fitty. Maybe about tree fitty. And let's play Batter Skull, which is an incredibly expensive card as far as I know. Very, very cool card.
Yeah, I think I shilled out for that one.
It's a artifact equipment with living weapon, which means when it enters the battlefield, I create a 0/0 Phyrexian Germ creature token and attach the equipment straight away to it. And it gets +4/+4 Vigilance and Lifelink. Hey, Vigilance and Lifelink.
Let's go.
Hey, pretty cool. I can also pay 3 to return it to my hand, so I can keep bringing it back and making the token, the Germ, over and over again. That enters, Chishiro triggers again. I get another spirit with Menace, unless anyone has anything to say about it.
I'm tapped out, unfortunately.
All right, I'm just going to use dice from now on.
I don't have an instant.
So there are 2 of these. And there's a Germ attached there, which I shall make a Germ shortly. All right, I think I'm done with my bullshit for the turn, so let's go to combat.
Tom?
What have we got?
I mean, I'm the monarch.
4, 3, and a 4,
Yeah.
4.
I can block a decent amount of your stuff, but
Do you have any flyers?
I do. I have a 4/3 flying in first strike,
A 4/3 flying and first strike, huh?
who's also my commander.
Oh, terrible. Terrible, that's what you are. Terrible.
Are you sure you want to attack me? Is basically what I'm
Well,
saying.
sadly, I don't think I can.
You swing 2 flyers, then. Swing a.
I'm gonna swing, some of my shit in.
They do have menace. Yeah, that definitely makes it
but you've
harder.
got enough creatures.
Yeah.
Now, we'll pass the turn. Pass to you, Callum.
Untap. I now have mana again.
Hooray!
Upkeep. Draw for turn. Island for turn. Let's do this for starters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Variety circle on the camera. Yep.
It's just Verity, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Variety circle.
So enchantment. Whenever a creature an opponent controls becomes tapped, if it isn't being declared as an attacker, I may draw a card.
Nice.
Looking at you, Beck.
That's very cool.
And I can pay 5 to tap target creature without flying, which is expensive, but hey, it's there. Do I want to... Let's start with Planechase. Let's see if we can...
Yep.
Nothing. Do I want to pay the 1? Yeah, I do. Pay 1. Let's roll it again. Nothing.
Do you want to pay the 2?
I'm not paying.
Go on.
I have use for my
2!
mana. I will... Yeah, I'm going to discard a card, making my Ghostly Pilferer unblockable, and swing it at Tom for 2.
I'll take the 2.
This is just like, who's the monarch? Who's the monarch?
I become
who's the monarch?
monarch. I will then pass my turn,
All right.
drawing a card because I'm the monarch.
Banger of a card.
Oh, hi, Curve.
How you doing, bud?
What's going on?
1, 2, 3. Sigiled Sword of Valeron. A crit creature gets +2/+0, has vigilance, and is a knight in addition to its other types. Whenever it attacks, create a 2/2 white knight creature token, thank you, that is attacking. I'm going to pay 3 and attach that to my Frost. I believe I have lethal on any one of you of my choice.
Go on then. Show us.
So I'm trying to decide, because everything has horsemanship, none of this can be blocked.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to decide who is worth taking out. And it basically comes down to who has a worse board right now of Callum or Chris. And I think
it's me.
I don't know. Like, you do have a lot of stuff. Like, I think creature-wise, you're about equal.
Can I just clarify something? When you attack with something, does that make it tapped?
Yes.
Unless it has vigilance, yes.
Do these have vigilance?
Some of them do.
One.
The thing that gives
maybe two.
horsemanship, does that have vigilance?
No.
Okay.
Oh, pretend you didn't hear that, Tom.
I think the stack's gonna come into this.
Yeah.
We'll see how we go. I'm going to go to combat and swing everything at Chris.
You make
So that is a 5/4, a 5/3 that is going to create
2/2
a
knight.
2/2 knight.
with vigilance.
2/2 knight. There we go. 2/2 knight with vigilance. Sorry, this also has vigilance.
The frost.
A 4/4, a 5/5, and a 4/3 with flying and first strike.
And
Okay.
with that instant comes this instant of cut short. Destroy target planeswalker that was activated this turn or tapped creature.
Nice.
So you're destroying the
The horsemanship.
which makes stuff
Horsemanship.
blockable.
Wow. Now, since they're attacking, they're vulnerable to
So
being
response is starting with Chris, because
blocked. I have nothing.
I have nothing.
So that's on declare attackers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Indeed. Does it resolve? Yep, we're all good for it to resolve.
Yep.
Oh,
Cool.
well done,
That
man.
bad boy disappears.
Hey.
Sorry. Also on declare attackers, I do get to draw a card and discard a card.
Okay.
I will discard Silverwing Squadron. Silverwing Squadron hits the graveyard. Everyone loses 1 life, thanks to Sir Conrad.
That
Including
Conrad
Conrad.
bloke is really hurting me.
2 life actually because Thingy died.
Ah, true. Thank you very much.
Whenever another creature dies or a creature card is put into a graveyard from anywhere on the battlefield.
All right. So, Chris, you now have a 4/3 flying first strike,
Good thing you have something with reach, hey?
This is like when the Riders of Rohan.
and a bunch of stuff with vigilance and a 5/4 coming at you.
Sweet. All right. How do I get out of this one then?
Um,
I think Sir Conrad needs to go.
yeah.
Yes.
If Sir Jabari deals damage to you, I will return a knight card from my graveyard to the battlefield.
That's the one with light.
So this, just to clarify,
Bless you. Bless you again.
yeah,
And
4/3.
I thought about swinging it back, and maybe I should have now, but
Well, you didn't.
we'll
So
see how we go.
4/3, 5/5. What's this?
Actually, what have you got with flying?
That
and
one's
reach?
a 5.
That has reach. That's it. That's all.
But that's not totem armor, is it?
No.
All right. On declare attackers as well, I will
Before blocks.
pay 7. Sorry, before blocks, I'll pay 7 life and destroy your reach creature.
Kadama?
Yeah.
All right. Kadama hits the bin. Draconic Destiny returns back to my hand.
You all lose another life thanks to Kadama hitting.
Ouch.
So
Right.
this is still attacking. It is still a 5/4 with vigilance and lifelink. I just happened to tap it. But now you won't be able to stop Sidar hitting you on first strike.
Yeah, which is hard. All right.
Yep.
Well, let's get rid of some other stuff.
Wait, why can't? Oh, because it has flying.
Yeah.
Let's block Sir Conrad with 2 of my 2/2 spirits. Let's block.
Feel free to put them all over here to show it off.
Okay.
Dang. I don't have enough mana to stop this. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
They're making friends over
I
here.
am under attack now.
Well, it's mostly I'm trying to stop Tom from getting lifelink.
Yeah.
If you do die, I guess you're not going to die now because you are blocking
Trigger.
all the stuff. Yep.
I draw.
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, I tapped it. Good call.
Oh, nice. Okay. We'll put.
Yeah, now this won't be lethal, but it will be
A lot.
Chris has made an enemy. Or Tom has made an enemy.
This is a.
Oh, I'm
Made an
going
enemy
for
a while
the
ago.
I'm going for the throat, man.
Yes. Let's put my Groot in front of your Frost.
Frost. Frost is a 5.
Oh, is it?
5/3.
Brilliant. We'll put another spirit in front of it then.
Yep.
I'll put my 4th and final spirit in front of there along with Germ. That's a total of 6 blocking power. It's 4/4.
Yep.
And I can't block your flyer, so that is fine by me.
Cool. First strike damage. Sidar hits you. You take 4,
Yeah.
including 4 commander damage.
Oh, now you're going to get the Knight Exemplar back, aren't you? I didn't even
Didn't even think
of
until
the
it was too
first
late.
strike.
All creatures, that's how nutty this is.
Oh my god.
All my creatures now have indestructible and +1/+1.
Brilliant.
So Knight Exemplar comes back, and you all take 1 through to Sir Conrad.
I think we're dead, guys. I think we're pretty much on the down into the grave portion of the game.
Real quick.
You tried hard, Beck.
Let me look at these graveyards again.
Yeah, no, for sure. So I believe what is going to happen here is all your creatures will die.
I may have an
Wait,
interaction.
what?
Okay. Because my Knight Exemplar comes back, all my other knights have indestructible.
Yeah, but you've already done your turn.
No, it's
No,
first
first strike
He's
damage.
still attacking.
That triggers on first strike.
Is this your whole graveyard?
Yes.
I missed the first strike thing. And also missed that you had the Knight Exemplar. I thought maybe you'd just bring back Sir Conrad or something, but wow, what a blowout.
Ben,
Yeah.
can I see your graveyard again?
Yeah, go for it.
Callum's trying to figure something out.
Like,
here.
I'm gonna somehow bring down the monolith.
So what did you just bring back?
Knight Exemplar.
And that was a trigger, correct?
Yeah, trigger from my commander.
Tell me you've got a stifle.
I am going to have to blow up my own board. It's unfortunate. I am going to pay 4 to flash out Spectral Arcanist.
Okay.
So when Spectral Arcanist enters the battlefield, I may cast an instant or sorcery spell with mana value less than or equal to the number of spirits I control, which is 1, 2,
Fucking
3, 4,
loads.
5,
So let
6,
me give
7,
you all
8.
your life back.
Yeah.
If that spell be put into a graveyard, exile instead. Do I cast Austere Command? Because in response to that entering the battlefield before they have Indestructible.
Well, they currently
Yeah, so in response to the trigger of that coming back before it hits the battlefield.
Yep.
Cast instant or sorcery. Can you cast a sorcery at instant speed?
If it instructs you to,
I
yes.
cast it with Flash.
Yeah, cool.
Christ.
I 100% think you do. However,
Yeah.
everyone will then
Austere
take.
command was
That's fine.
6, so you can do it. If anything, it's probably best just to do all creatures.
Yeah.
It's just so if I do all creatures with mana value 3 or greater,
Yeah.
If it's 4 or greater, or 3 or
yeah,
less.
so it'd be what do you have that's 4 or greater?
1, 2, 3.
But it's his commander with flying.
So you'll still get the 1 back, that's fine.
Yeah, that's still on the stack.
That's still on
Hello, Ionics. We will come to you in just a moment. I'm so sorry. We are now figuring out some crazy stack interaction.
Because if I do 4 or greater, it leaves my board intact. Chris will not die, is
Yeah.
what I'm getting at. But then I can also
Well, Chris is only taking another 2. I don't think you blocked this night.
that's fine.
No.
So 4 or greater, I don't really want to get rid of my enchantments because they're amazing. Any artifacts in play?
Only my equipment.
Okay.
What you could do,
No, all my artifacts gone.
what you could do, Callum,
Yep.
is wait until everything has resolved damage.
No, because he gets
Even
indest-
though
I
it's
get indestructible first.
Then play that austere command, destroy something that includes the Knight Exemplar. Then nothing will have indestructible again, and then the damage is still marked on them, and they'll die due to state-based actions. So you would be.
Ooh.
Wait, come again.
All right. So long story short, damage doesn't wear off until the end of the turn,
Yeah.
right? And the only thing that would be rescuing them from dying from damage would be indestructible. So if you later removed indestructible from them by casting austere command to kill the Knight Exemplar,
He would just be killing all his own creatures in doing so, because that is 3 or less.
that's true.
Okay.
That's
so
what you
I'm
would
going to
have.
leave it as is. I'm
Yep,
going to do
fair enough.
artifacts and creatures with power 4 or greater.
Yep.
Cool. So I am losing.
Mana value 4 or greater.
Yep. So I am losing this artifact. So this is now only a 3/3.
The frost
Yep.
is.
The Frost will die. So Conrad and my commander. And I believe
My one.
My Batterskull and subsequently Germ go.
Yep.
And my commander.
Oh, sorry, and my Warner.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe, is what's
Yep.
happening. So everyone else loses 4.
Holy shit. Oh, this is a mess.
Sidar goes to command zone. The other 3 go to.
But I keep
Yeah.
my board state.
All your shit is less
Yeah.
than 4
Yeah.
mana. What
Yeah.
the hell?
Except the one that I just flashed out.
Yeah,
But
that's fine.
Cool. Let's go to damage.
that gets exiled now.
My 2/2 knight goes through, and Chris takes
Okay.
2 damage.
Bonked.
What have you got? Big boys versus
Your
Frost.
frost. You get to kill both of them though.
Do I? He's only a 3.
Oh no, sorry. You choose either Groot or Spirit to kill.
And if I choose Groot, you'll get the Rancor back. So I'll kill the Spirit because it's
That's
basically
fine.
the same.
That's it, I think.
Yes, my Knight Exemplar does come back onto the battlefield. Actually, no, so that comes back first, and so you will take 3 from the Knight. Not 2.
Yes,
Yep.
you are correct. And Frost. No, that's a beast.
Frost is no longer a knight because he destroyed my
That's
equipment.
true.
Frost will die. I'm going to put this to the side so we can get a photo of it later.
Frost.
Cool. I believe that is everything.
Hopefully that clears it up. Well done, Callum.
Yeah, I couldn't let it. As soon as he started bringing stuff back, I'm
Yeah.
like, it's just gonna wrap
Oh my
from here.
god.
Yeah.
Tom's Knights just got over.
Oh yeah, they did. What an absolute banger of a play. I will finish my turn and then say hello to people. So thank you very much for the raid. We appreciate you. This is our test stream for the year to make sure that our Commander stuff is all back up and running now that we are in our new studio. We're trying to do this more often. And after this game, we will be doing a game of Jumpstart to test our 2-player stream for a new show we're calling the Quest for the Ultimate Jumpstart Combination.
Okay.
I will play a Path of Ancestry, entering tapped.
Good call.
Because that's going to be a fun one to get my commander back.
Oh, wait. All artifacts are gone.
And I will pay 2 to sack the Myriad Landscape and in my end step start looking for some lands onto the battlefield. So I now only have 2 things, but one of them's got indestructible.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
It'll be fine, don't worry about it.
What have I got the most of?
All right, it's now my turn.
Yes.
Again.
Go on back.
Playing.
Are you rolling
what
to
you
play
made of.
dust, Tom?
Yeah, might as well. Oh, he gets a 1/1 counter.
Because he did
Yep.
nothing. Cool.
I'll search for 2 planes. Yeah, I've got enough black.
All right.
Yeah, I was going to use that card to draw like 9 cards off one of the, like the one that you had there. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, this is
Dude,
one.
no,
Probably not.
absolutely the right call. With the amount of life I'm on, I'm still on.
51 is what I've got.
Yeah.
I'm only seeing 44.
Where did you take?
No, because you paid 7 life. That's
Oh.
why, to destroy something.
Yeah. How much did I get you down to though,
Alright.
Chris? 17?
19.
Yeah.
I've got you on 17.
Tapping for a blue.
From getting hit from this.
Okay. Oh, true, yes.
Yeah.
I nearly got cowards punched by Tom.
Oh, I was just gonna
So what have you got?
play a land I had in my hand.
19, 17, 14, 44.
So tapping for blue. We're gonna play the Chasm Skulker. Whenever I draw a card, put a +1/+1 counter on Chasm Skulker. When Chasm Skulker dies, create X 1/1 blue squid creature tokens with Island Walk, where X is the number of 1/1 counters on Chasm Skulker. They cannot be
Sweet.
blocked as long as defending players controls an island.
Hey!
Which is everyone except Chris.
Woo! That's fine. How do you like the horsemanship now?
Dude, I love horsemanship. It's so good.
It's so
Trigger.
good.
That is a creature under my control, so please, everyone, take
Yes.
1 damage.
1, 2, 3.
Bingo, bango,
I'm getting
bongo.
low. I'm on 13. I need to start wrapping this up.
Thank you for the follow. It kill you. I'm gonna call it kill you. Does anyone want to cut my deck to make sure I don't get any more bullshit nights?
Ah, you'll
I'll
Yes.
cut
Yes,
the top off.
please.
Like- This has been a game and a half.
Actually, that card that I was countered with, the original play I wanted to do was play it when we had the copy sorcery spell and do the land spell again. And be like,
Yeah.
oh man, Beck, we can get some lands.
That would have been sweet.
Barnes, hello. How you doing? We got another raid. Barnes and Ada, hello. Hey, what were you playing tonight? Sorry, I didn't get to catch up on everyone because this is our test stream. I had to fix everything and make it all work and install a new version of our card cam to make it work nicely. So hopefully it's all looking good and sounding good. We've also got brand new microphones over the top. Everything's working. Barnes is another lovely friend from the Tabletop Live Network. Mario Kart and Super Smash Bros.
Oh.
Absolute classic.
The whole
Dude,
duality.
I one, want to go over to America to hang out with TLN folks and play board games. But 2, beat the shit out of everyone in Mario Kart. It's going to be so
yes.
good.
Yes.
I will stop talking so Rebecca can take her turn.
Yes, please.
But
all
yeah,
right.
welcome in, guys.
Thank you. 1 white, 2, 3, and we're gonna do 4. 4. Pew pew pew.
Thanks, Tim. It's good to see you.
Conclave Tribunal. It is a convoke spell, hence search
Hey.
trapped, being the realist gentleman. When Conclave Tribunal enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until Conclave Tribunal leaves the battlefield.
Was
What do you mean? I've only got one.
Knight Exemplar getting exiled.
How many creatures do you tap for that?
1.
Just
I draw 1 card.
Your
Oh, that is. I didn't even realize that. I'm so stupid. Brilliant.
Also, shout out to Tim Juon. If you're looking for banging photography, absolutely awesome stuff, and just awesome YouTube content, that is someone you need to be checking out.
What did you just do for Tom?
Exiled my Indestructible.
As long as Conclave
Tuck it
Tribunal.
under.
Yeah, can I have it?
Yeah.
I'll tuck it.
That's gonna suck. My entire backup game plan is now
Now you can't bring it back from the graveyard
Yeah.
because it's an exile. Well done, Ben.
Since the start of the game.
Oh, yeah.
In my
I
hand.
look
cool.
forward to it. I love having people challenges in Mario Kart.
All right.
Y'all suck.
Now
Mario
that spell
Kart's
had
good.
Convoke, so Saint Traft untaps.
And you make a boy if you haven't already.
I make a human token. I don't think I have another one.
Time to start. Well, now they're all
So you have two that have
two that are ready.
Two that are ready, one that is not
What are
ready.
you doing?
she's got down there. Use dice.
Do you want your human to be of any particular
Stature.
description?
Well, they've all got pitchforks.
They're
Because
angry.
pitchforks is how you take out
Because
knights.
apparently, humans are...
Knights are on horses. Pitchforks are
trident.
just like into the horse.
Dude, spears, man. Let's
Yes.
go.
What's something humans do?
As Chris is drawing my human, I will draw a card. I will pay 1 to draw a card.
Nice. Is that another impact tremors? Or is that the same one?
Oh, no, that's an impact
another
tremor.
impact tremors.
Because whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my control,
Not that. That one.
You're going to ping Callum and Chris out. It's going to be great. Are those the humans from Shrek? That's pretty close.
This is the part where you run away.
and a cheeseburger. Thank you, Chris.
He's using
I
the
did draw a
pixel
card,
feet.
so we now have a 1/1 counter on Chasm Skulker as well.
What do the counters on Chasm Skulker do?
They are
Turn into squids.
basically markers. They'll turn into squids when Chasm Skulker dies.
They have island.
A lot of impact tremors.
Yep.
Indeed. Indubitably.
Do the raw.
Do the raw.
Dang, now I want a cheeseburger. Beck went and got us cheeseburgers before stream. It was very nice.
They were great. I had a chicken burger, actually. Spicy chicken burger. How well do you guys do with spice? I know this
Okay,
is silly because we've already done it on stream.
Love pepper. Do okay with spice.
Yeah.
I enjoy spice up to a point where it's still tasty, and then it goes above that point where it's like spice for the sake of spice.
Oh,
At
yeah.
that point, I'm like, too much spice. But I can handle a decent amount of spice before it gets there.
Fair enough. I think I'm unspiceable.
Yeah, I say decent. It's probably not that decent. It depends on what a lot of people
compared.
are.
Have you got Beck on 16 or 19?
18. Chris on 16. Me on 12. Unless, what's back on for you?
I've got Beck on 19.
I think I may.
That was
is it
because
41 for
you
you and
reversed the
19?
comment.
And I've got 42.
Yeah.
I think I hit Beck with an impact trimmers once. which
Okay,
I should
yeah.
have, yeah.
Tapping for 3 for...
How many creatures did you tap?
Oh my god.
That's too good.
I need to get me a Verity shirt.
When it comes to cheeseburgers, do you like trashy ones or quality? Quality.
Oh, wait,
all the way.
hang on.
Quality cheese
Oh.
burgers.
Untake those cards. Sorry, I misread the card I'm looking at.
I didn't actually look at them.
That's fine.
What order were they on? I drew them.
It's random. It's still random.
Tell you what, this is the order they were in. There you go. And whoop-de-doo-dah. There we
Thank
go.
you, Chris.
That's the fairest way to do it.
It's fine. It's because the card I have was for
Yep.
attacking or blocking.
Have you got plays, or do you want me to keep saying things to people?
I don't have anything else with Convoke that I want to use this turn. So,
So
Commast?
let's attack.
I mean, I
and kill.
can Commast, actually. I
Because your
should-
commander's got Convoke.
Yes.
So, yeah, you always have a control.
What's drawing all those cards? Callum has a variety circle.
Verity circle. That one that
Verity
should be
circle.
up on camera
it's getting
now.
1, 2, 3.
Whenever a creature is
white,
tapped, if it's not being tapped for
red.
combat, draw a card.
Blue. Alright, so
You are going to draw those 3 cards now.
you are going to draw 3 cards back. Because I'm tapping all of my creatures.
So 6 this time.
Okay.
With very
Oh, you're going to get your second trigger for that other person.
4,
Kazla Broken Halo.
Let's go.
Flying Vigilance and Haste.
Oh, I'm getting hit in the face.
Yes,
Unless you
well-
want to kill Chris, you should kill Chris. Chris sucks. I hate that guy.
I hate that
Whenever-
guy. He's pretty bad.
Okay, so that one's just in play now, but whenever I cast another spell that has Convoke, but because I used Saint Traft to cast a spell that has Convoke, he untaps.
What's the second trigger?
This is the second time I have done this turn, so it is now creating a 1/1 blue spirit creature token with flying, which I have a card for.
Oh,
Nice.
So that's one of these. However, can you guys all take
One
2
more.
damage?
2 more. True.
Because my commander entered play.
1, 2,
Oh,
1,
shit,
2,
we're
1,
dead.
2.
Dude, what?
Tom's back to 40 life.
All right. With Flying Vigilance and Haste, I'm going to swing at Tom for 5.
Oh, fuck. Got it. Crap. As I'm trying to adjust and double check why Chris's life isn't possibly changing.
14.
Oh, no.
14?
That's
Yeah,
fine.
is that right?
We don't need
Yeah,
to,
that's right.
We don't need to.
Who's on 10?
Me.
Oh, God. Sucks to be you.
See, Tom, this is set up in that exact order.
Oh, yep.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Yep. Who are you hitting for?
So this is 4 because of a 1/1 token we had from before.
Yep.
So 4, 5 with 5, 4. So swinging at you for 5 and swinging at you for 4.
It's a
Okay.
9 flying.
Do either of them have vigilance? Or,
Kazla has vigilance. This was already out.
okay, but it taps.
Yep. So I'm taking 9. Down to 31. Oh, this doesn't feel good. But I'm also taking 5 commander damage from Beck.
Oh boy.
What?
This is the 3rd time he has been tapped this turn.
Oh, it's not just when it's convoked.
Not when it's convoked.
Oh,
It's when-
no.
Hang on. So I'm just going to put it back on the screen so people can actually see it.
Jeez,
So the thing that I've just read is that Saint Traft and Run Careless become, whenever they become tapped, first time I create a 1/1 red human, which on this turn was Cheeseburger Pitchfork. The second time it was my blue spirit flying token when I used it to Comast. And now the third time is as it's attacking, which is going to create a 4/4 flying angel creature token, which
Token sweatshop.
they won't. But that is impact damage because it is
impact
coming
damage.
out underneath my control.
If you'd swung at Callum, he might be dead right now.
he would literally
Nah,
be dead.
Tom's the threat. You've made
Tom's
him
the
all game.
threat.
Yeah, Tom's the threat. How is that your only surviving knight?
Because we
She stole
bully.
my other one.
Is the
Yeah.
angel attacking or is it just made?
It's just made.
Okay.
That's amazing, Beck. Well done.
Oh, I
That's
need a board
amazing.
wipe right now. I threw away all my card draw cards. This is like
Yeah.
bad times. Hey, Coffeen, how you doing? I was doing good. I thought I was about to wipe people, but they decided to instant speed in a sorcery to wipe my entire board.
Yeah.
Bully,
Yeah,
bully,
about that.
bully. Anyway,
I should have killed Beck.
you should have, but you didn't.
Should have, could have, would have.
Did not.
Yeah.
That only untaps when it's convoking stuff, right?
Yes.
Yes, so it does need to retap. But it is retapping and attacking Tom, but he's already
Tom's
taken the
already
damage
taken
for
damage.
it.
I'm down to 30.
That's what
Deserved
I'm
it
just
though.
going
Tom
to-
deserved it.
Anything that was tapped is going to go down here. Because then this is all stuff that's still good to go.
All right, Chris, what you got? You coming back from the brink, or
Let's hope so.
Becky, you gonna roll a plane of dice? Also, anything that hit me gets a 1/1 counter.
Yay!
Oh, we are planeswalking.
Before Chris gets to untap.
Yep.
Beck gets the final 1/1 counters, and right now we are going to Kamigawa on
Hey.
the area of Sokenzan. All creatures have 1/1 in haste. Oh no! All creatures get +1/+1 and haste.
And whenever chaos ensues, untap all creatures that attacked this turn. If it's main phase, there's an additional combat phase after this phase,
It's a good thing I have
followed
a
by an
bunch of
additional main
dice.
phase.
Oh no!
It's not counters back. It's not counters, it's just all creatures get +1/+1. So basically, if it says it's a 3/3, it's now a 4/4. Well, that sounds
Let's fucking go.
I
Fucking go. You want to roll the dice?
I
What
might be
does-
dead
What
just on the
does haste
board.
mean again?
It can attack the turn they come in.
Oh.
Oh.
I think
you
planar
can-
chasing resolved first, so
Yeah,
we'll
correct.
leave it.
You do
Oh,
have
yeah.
one open mana if you would like to try and re-roll it.
Because you would get an additional combat phase.
If you're all chaos.
Whenever
What's
chaos ensues, and tap all creatures that attacked this turn. If it's a main phase, there's an additional combat phase after this phase, followed by an additional
Holy
main
shit.
phase.
It only untaps creatures that attack, so it would only be 2 for her.
No.
Nothing.
Okay, cool.
Nothing.
It was worth a shot.
Still absolutely worth a shot.
I've been holding onto a card the entire game. Let's see how this goes.
Let's see.
All right, Chris,
how
it's your
this
turn.
goes.
And I'd like to remember I haven't attacked you at all. Ever.
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 Guys, Beck's the threat. I have nothing but a creature that's like
I'm
right
a
now.
magic noob. I can do nothing.
nothing at all.
I am not
This has been a very interesting
I am
game.
not dangerous.
Mountain. What have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 mana. 13.
You know, if you had Convoke, it would actually be close to 20.
Oh, yes.
Thank you for the 13 months, Ice Rider. We appreciate you. How are you doing?
There is some jank.
There's been nothing but jank.
There has been jank every
We've
turn.
wiped all equipments twice.
Jank City.
Jank City.
To be fair, recasting that one was because Tom made all his stuff indestructible the first time round.
Yeah, which was unfair.
I tried to get around 2 board wipes.
Welcome
that was
to
not
Magic,
allowed.
baby.
Gandalf, show us the meaning of haste. Magic creature may attack or tap the turn it came under your control.
Gandalf, show us the meaning of haste. All right.
Shadowfax.
Renata, call to the hunt. Renata's power is equal to your devotion to green, which means green mana symbols among my
So
permanents.
she's a 3/3.
Each other creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it.
Flicker your tokens, Chris.
Oh yeah,
Flick
yeah.
your
I'll just flick them. So it's a 3/3 at the moment.
It's actually a
Do you want to cast and then start getting
Chris,
spirits out?
it's actually a 4/4 because we're in Kamigawa.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. 4/4. I could rinse
Oh, man.
someone right now. Go get them. Okay.
Oh, happy birthday, Ice Rider.
Happy birthday,
birthday.
Ice
Oh,
Rider.
birthday. Sweet. How's your birthday been? What did you get?
What have you done? Because not everybody gets presents on their birthday.
That's true.
Don't ruin the frost.
Where did you go? What did you do? Don't tell me you went to work. Oh.
We've all been
I've
there.
been to work just about every birthday the last 5 years.
Yeah.
So
I actually took
sad.
my birthday off this year.
It's cute.
Yeah.
We've taken it off quite a few years.
You've got to take it off.
And I think
like,
I've just
Because
had
we
it off.
we did Adventure World a few years, and
I think I've just had that day off.
yes, we're going to do a quick 2-player jumpstart after this.
Ascendant Acolyte, 1/1, enters the battlefield with a +1 counter on it for each +1/+1 counter among other creatures I control, which sadly is only 2, because I have not been able to get a board state stick. So it enters with an additional 1 anyway from Renata, so there'll be
Yeah.
3/3. At the beginning of your upkeep, double the number of +1 counters on it.
Okay. On it. Okay.
Yeah, so it's going to enter with 1 from Renata
And
then 2 from what's on Groot.
From Groot. That's nice. And it's getting +1 anyway, so it's a 5/5 now with
Yeah.
haste as well from Sokanzan. And from an X trick,
that's dumb if everything had a +1/+1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, Callum alone almost makes this cheap as. So for 1
Don't
green,
do it.
Primeval Protector, which is an 11 cost, but it costs 1 less to cast for each creature your opponents control. So 1 green, 10/10 Avatar. When it enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on each other creature you control.
Should have done it the other way around.
Yeah, well, oh well. Fuck
We're
it.
here now.
We're here now. So let's
Yeah.
slam that onto the battlefield,
So
put a
it
1
was-
counter on everything.
Okay. So
Renata will
it's
do
free. Is
her-
what we're hearing.
Yeah. So
That's
let's
gross.
use your dice here.
Yeah. I have more of those if you need them.
Oh yes, please.
I think actually. I do not. Beck has more dice.
I think y'all are in trouble.
What, these ones?
I need one more little grey dice. Or any 6-sided dice. Thank you. Yeah. And last but not least, let's put the Draconic Destiny
Nice. Yeah, that one won't trigger,
onto
unfortunately.
my Primeval Protector
But that's just
It
1/1
just triggers his
and
other things.
it comes back. So.
and flying and haste, and it comes back.
flying.
It has flying.
All right, how much damage have you got on the field?
Oh,
I mean, how much can you swing with right
probably
now?
if I stack my fucking spells correctly, I'd have way more, but that's fine. So, devotion to green at the moment is 5. So it's a 5/3 with a counter on it and a +1. It's a
But
7.
it doesn't have haste, does it? What?
Everything has haste.
Oh,
Yeah.
everything has haste.
Because you're in
Oh,
Suckenzan, everything has haste.
This is nutty.
Like, just very quickly turns the game around.
So they're all 4/4s. Groot is a 4/3. That's 7. That is 5. And that is 12. No, 13.
12, 15,
That's a lot of damage.
22. So I would say that's a 5. 6, so 28. And you said that was a 13?
Yeah.
41 points of damage, ready to swing.
All right. Math is for blockers, and I hope you guys like math. Let's send my Primeval Protector at Tom.
I don't have the Monarch. I don't know why you're trying to swing at me.
I'm divvying up the damage. Wait, how much has Trample? None of it.
None of it has
Oh,
trample.
for fuck's sake. How many flyers do you have, Callum?
2.
Oh, dirty bastard.
Dirty bastard.
All right. No, that's all right. We're going to send all these spirits and Groot at you.
At me.
Yeah.
Can I convince you to not?
How? You're going to run down to Hungry Jack's and get me a Whopper. And back.
Okay.
How many big
The
boys
giant
have we
tree does now have flying, yes.
got? The giant tree.
5/4 with flying, 1/1 with flying, and a 4/4 with flying.
If, Chris, you swing those at me, I kill you next turn.
That's fine. We need to get this game right.
Okay.
And that is my blockers.
So what's coming at me?
So you've got these 4 creatures here. Tom's
Okay.
got a great big.
So that's...
He's got flying, doesn't he?
he does.
So 4, 8...
12, 16.
Okay.
That has trample.
Are they flying or are they...
None of
they've
them are
got
flying.
menace, though.
Those have menace. That has trample. They're all 4-powered creatures. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Just die, Callum. Just take the 9 and die. You could
So
probably
what's
have
that?
killed Callum.
What's that one?
4, 3
Yeah.
with trample. No, 4, 5.
Does Rancor give it +1? Sorry, because it's 3 counters.
Oh shit! Hang on. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a 5. It's a 6/4.
6.
6/5.
Because that's
6/5.
Yeah.
3 1/1s, which makes that a
Yeah.
3/4.
So 6/5 with trample, and these are all 4/4s with menace.
Menace. Okay.
I'm taking 13. That bit's easy. I can't block it.
Yeah.
It is flying. The second they announced Draconic Destiny, I went and bought that card to put in that deck.
So good. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
Double
do
chump.
it
Double chump. Double chump.
that way because I have to block the menace.
Yeah.
I can take the 6 and live, but I can't take the 6 and
A 4.
So what's
yeah.
this? What this is a? How much toughness does that one have?
So it's 5
5.
toughness.
So it's 1 + 3.
You
plus
wouldn't
the
kill
1,
Paul
5.
Groot now, would you? He's an iconic character. He's
That's Dancing Groot, no
a
less.
guardian, and he is within a galaxy.
I have to do it. That's the only way I'm surviving is double blocking all of those.
Yeah, and take the 6 from Greedy Boy.
And take the 6 and
Cool.
Okay, bingo, bango, bongo. Tom takes the big old walloping 13. And now I hope I live, and it's your turn.
Would you like to roll the planar die and possibly get a second
Yeah.
combat?
Why not?
I'm done if you do. Like,
I think we both are.
yeah, fair.
Come on, Schwartz.
Sorry, let me just
Come
double check. This
on,
has flying,
Schwartz.
right? I'm not crazy.
It sure does.
You're flying in haste, yeah.
Yeah, it's a dragon. Let's go!
Leave me alive, please.
Oh, my
No, kill him.
boy. My boy.
I guess the question is, as much as I hate it, can you kill both of us or all of us?
Well, hang on, I get that first.
You do get the Monarch first.
I
True.
don't know. I might want to attack back this time.
Yeah.
Remember all those times I didn't attack you?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's pretty
We could-
much my main factor.
We could
in
Ford
reason.
Ferrari finish this and just bring it home together.
So you have how many more creatures?
One block, like one that can block. Yeah.
One spirit's going to be enough.
Yeah, that's the
Don't do
thing.
it. Don't do it.
Nah, kill him. Kill him.
All right, Tom.
Yeah.
You're eating a big fist again.
Yep.
Let's
That'll take me
also
down to 4.
send the Gritty Boy and another spirit
You don't even have to.
over with Gritty Boy.
Oh, no, you do. Sorry, you do have to. Doing that will kill me.
Leave me alive. One turn.
And-
One turn.
Oh, hang on. No,
One
I don't need to
turn.
attack you with that, right? Because that's 13 in the air, 4 on the ground
Yeah,
with
that
menace.
will kill
It's
me.
15, that's enough. Spirit at Callum.
Leave me alive, Chris.
And what do you got over there? A bunch of flying shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
She will get you on the clapback if you
you're
do
at
swing the
13.
flyer at me.
Everything else at Beck. Go. All right, block as you will, fuckers. There you go, Tom. Those are yours.
Yeah, I die.
What do
You're
you-
dead. That's you. Can't block that. You're dead.
Unless I have something dumb.
How
But I
many
don't
manners
think-
do you
I have
have?
0, but I'm checking if something.
Oh, like
costs.
a fucking 0 cost.
Do I have a?
Let's work out what's going at Beck.
Yeah,
No, so don't
please.
send that at me. Send that at Beck. And then whatever you.
No, look.
No,
If
you,
I
if you
can,
don't hit me with that, I'll hit everything.
Don't-
with Beck,
don't-
giving, like
don't listen to him. Listen to me. I've got a play
Chris,
that can take out
Chris,
Ben.
Chris, I have mana available. Okay.
What, for mirror
The
entity?
mirror entity.
So that you can bolster one creature.
Yeah, I want to bolster my 7 creatures.
I've made my decision. I'm playing green-red.
Yeah.
You must understand.
When I die, I'll show off the card and how excited I was
Okay.
at this plane chase.
Okay, and Beck, this is coming at you. This task squad here. So
Okay.
it's a 4/4 with menace, must be double blocked at least. 6/5 with trample. That's a 6/6 that doubles its counters, and that is a 4/4. Go ahead. I've already made my decision. I'm not willing to back out.
It is a 5.
5/5.
No, it's a
4/4.
7. It's a 7/4.
That.
'Cause
Oh,
it's-
fuck yeah, it is.
Because your Rancor.
is a
Yeah.
devotion to
It's
green.
a 7/4 Beck.
So you're attacking me with 7, 11. What's Groot again?
6/5 with trample.
So 17. And I have 19. So
Yeah, so that is lethal if you let it all through.
yeah, and I have to block the spirit.
With 2 things if you block it.
Double. Yeah.
So I could just take the 4.
Yeah. If, and then you can see if you can kill the other stuff with
You
what's on
come
your
on
board.
the backswing. I'm pretty sure you could kill me on the backswing.
That's why
If
you
you
should
can
swing. That's
survive.
why you should swing that a bit.
Nah, swing the flyer.
I've made my call. This is how I'm willing to go down.
See, the problem is that I have something that can block bad damage, but if I do it, then I don't have the blockers to block the rest of it.
Well, because you can block the Renata with that and kill it. You will lose your angel, but
I wouldn't die.
yeah. The Groot has trample, which is a big deal. And then what's that? That's a 5.
Hey, Chris, remember the time I
6.
kept you alive?
Yeah, I do.
So just blocking that with your 1.
You're still trying. Sorry, mate. Too late,
I
too
can't
late.
do anything, yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna block the Acolyte with the Spirit.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do what Tom said. Block the...
Yeah,
Renata
each of
with
those
the
will kill
angel.
one another.
And then I think Kazla has to take on...
That's a 5.
You don't have to, because you won't die if you let that stuff through, and then
they're
you
not
have
gonna kill
Kazla
each other.
ready to swing back at him.
1, 2, 3.
Basically, you want to count how he's on 13 lives.
6 from
Okay.
Kana,
7
7 from Kamigawa, I think.
You want to
7 to
keep
a 5/5.
Okay, there are too
But
many
it's
people
just
talking
five,
at me.
because the toughness is
Yeah.
only 3.
You want to
Or
keep
4.
at least
7/5
13
to
damage
7/5
ready to
counter
swing
one.
back at him
It totally
to
is.
kill him.
That will live currently because it's
For
5.
7/5.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
fine. So you just want to block anything to not die and keep the rest
And
alive.
then counter swing me for the win.
So at the moment, I'm currently...
You'll live.
You don't want to block with your angel, is what we're saying.
Because you're not going to die from the 7 damage coming from that, correct?
No. She
then
has
that's-
19 life.
I have 19, that's 7, that's 6,
Yep,
Yeah,
so
so 13.
13 with
17.
4.
Yeah, so
7.
17. Yeah.
So I would have 2 lives left at
Yes,
the end of
indeed.
that.
You're
you would.
alive.
But you're alive and you have.
And you're both dying on...
Oh, yeah, we're dead.
They're-
We're both
They're
dead.
already
Oh.
gone. And then it would be your turn next.
And then you
could
just have to
untap
deal.
and attack me for
What's
as
that?
much.
5, 9.
Yeah.
That's enough there to kill him.
I'd be pretty much dead.
So you can block with that to keep yourself some extra life if you feel like it.
No, let's just
All right.
play it out as it's
Take
been
down
played
to
out.
2 damage there, broski.
Damage happens. Callum and I go down to 0.
He's dead as fuck. You're
And
down to 2.
You did good.
You did good, kid. All right.
Back's down to 2.
Go into my end step, Monarch triggers, I draw a card, and it's nothing that can save me, so go right ahead and enjoy
I just
your sweet victory.
Want to point this out while Beck untaps. This is what I've had in my hand ready to go the whole time, making sure I
Josie
have
man.
enough life. If I kicked him, I would create 8 2/2 zombies
life
with
do you have?
menace.
13.
Yes.
I
That's
realized
really the game.
last turn that I've had this card on the battlefield since the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
and I have like 13 mana available.
Yep.
So
All
it's
your
literally
spirits.
all my 1/1 spirits would have become like
13.
13.
Yeah. But Rebecca, how much damage have you got going at Chris?
Hang on.
Why don't you roll the wicked cool plane and see what comes up?
Because
do it.
everything I have has haste if I keep it up, don't I?
Yeah.
Yes.
Haste and +1/+1.
Yes. I'm sorry, Chris.
What if I ran down
I'm
to
sorry.
Hungry Jack?
Alright. So, first things first.
You'd be dead before you got there.
Leave the house. Aw.
We got 5.
Did you want to use your
9,
second main
10,
phase though?
11,
Third main
12,
phase?
I would love to.
13,
Drawing
14.
a card. Adding a token.
19.
I have no blockers.
This deck actually played surprisingly well.
25.
That was really
6, 7,
good.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
I think every card I've played.
Beck has 38 damage on the field right now. I think you were dead no matter what.
That's
Yeah.
double my life.
Yeah.
More than double.
Impact Tremors into death just for the meme.
Just for the meme. Yeah, just
Dude,
like 13.
And everyone's talking about, hey, we disappeared and came back. We went to Kamigawa, everything got haste, go.
Go.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
And it was the green-red deck that got
Yeah.
that to untap with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was wonderful.
What a fantastic
Yeah.
plane
So-
to hit.
You got a big play, Beck?
1, 2, 3, 4 for Nesting Dovehawk, which is a flying creature bird. She doesn't do much, but she has flying. And at the beginning of combat on my turn, it populates. I create a token that's a copy of a creature token that I control.
Oh yeah, an
Yeah.
angel. And it then gets +1.
Whenever a creature token enters a battlefield under my control, I put a +1/+1 counter on Nesting Dovehawk. Now, let me just figure out where we're at with this. Because I could just swing at you for what I do have.
That's up to 43 damage right now.
That would be the mercy kill.
Yeah.
Or do you want to rub it in a bit?
43 damage plus an impact tremors, so 44 damage.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you actually do need to take impact tremor damage first.
Done.
Oh,
There was a part of me that actually wanted to try and just kill you with impact damage more than anything else.
to
Like
play
I
with
was-
your food, I'm
But
hearing.
can-
Yes.
Yeah.
But can you hit 12?
No, not
Yeah.
with the impact damage.
Swing for the win?
Turn everything sideways.
Please stop! He's already dead!
He's already dead! So these all have +1/+1 and have haste.
Yeah, and I've counted that up, including the angel that you will get to create and put a 1/1 counter on. I believe it'll be 44 damage in the air. Well, 44 damage ready to go.
Sounds about right.
GG.
Swing, 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 swing. Those humans came in so handy.
Weren't they just? Just having that red mana for the Convoke as well.
Yeah, that was pretty handy.
Yes.
What a board state
All right,
that you
well
managed
done,
to
Beck.
survive with.
I know.
GG.
Like at the end of all those board wipes, I just wound up with like my humans alive and then these two because they were
They're
so
all,
weak.
Yeah,
below
weaklings.
that 4 mana.
Like there were
GG.
technically like power 2 or less. Like technically speaking, I could have drawn another card.
It
That's-
didn't matter. Beck has the win in the end. If you want to see more Commander gameplay, please let us know. We are trying to get it done. Hopefully, if people are enjoying it, every single Friday night, we're going to be doing Commander or Magic live streams. Not necessarily Commander. If we get 4 people together for Commander, we will. If not, we will do Jumpstart. That is our backup plan. Every single week, we'll have Magic content ready to go. And we will, right now, for those of you watching on YouTube, say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you next time.